Twitch app just started working. That's good. Now, let me get myself situated here. That can go like that, and now I should be somewhat okay anyway. As long as I keep wiggling my toes, I don't think my feet will fall asleep, so that's good. It's a very precarious position I put myself in. That's because I don't have a desk to sit at. So you do what you can do. You work with what you got. Okay. So we will get started in about 2 minutes, we'll say. Mono, stop streaming. You're watching Nocturnal Rambler now. I mean, if you insist, I'll go turn off OBS. No, I'm kidding. I don't know who Nocturnal Rambler is. A fellow streamer, perhaps? But I'm gonna continue with the stream regardless. Only get so many hours in a week where I can do this, so... Can't take breaks easily. I usually don't want to take a break unless it's for a good reason. And I don't know if I'd call that a good reason. Sorry, Garrick. Is that weird guy back again? The neighbor's place? I don't think so. How strange. This is Nocturnal Rambler. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do this time. I'm going to look at it on my phone. Because I can pull up the chat on my phone. The Importance of Gothic 1 and 2's Music, Soundtrack Review. Ah, okay, 16 minutes. Got it. No, he has it on a blog. He does have a Twitch. Okay. Interesting. Might have to check that out later. It's in my watch history now, so that helps. Hey, Gunker. It's going good. How's it going for you? Just about to get started here, so... Took my drink of water already. Let's get moving right about now. Which one am I starting at? Is it this one? It's this one, yes. So, off screen I realized something. So, Raven is a former Ore Baron, yes? Now, there's a distinct possibility that the bandits that are at the bandit camp are the missing people from Corinus that Raven may have just, like, brainwashed or something. But there's also a possibility that the missing people, or not the missing people, the bandits at the bandit camp on the other side of Yarkandar here, are other members of the old camp that followed Raven there. And I double-checked to make sure. I definitely killed every single member of the old camp in the first game, upon, like in the last episode, in the last stream, when I got that rune that teleported me back in there. Which has led me to the only possible conclusion about all of this, which is that Raven and all of his cronies are flesh-eating zombies and must be killed with fire. So, it's a good thing I got another Fire Rain scroll, because that's going to be put to use very shortly. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Gothic 2, the stream edition. We are in Night of the Raven. We got there last time in the expansion. We got to Yarkandar. We made it to the pirate camp. The draw distance is too much for my computer to handle right now, because there's too many people. And we decided that we're going to try to find some bandit armor, which Greg happens to have, Dread Pirate Greg. And he's going to give it to us if we can kill a few razors in a desert area. So this time we're going to go do that and then do some snooping and subterfuge in the bandit camp. We also still have that focus stone that I kind of want to put on that pedestal in the pyramid, but we can do that when we head back that way. So we'll go this way. I found out also off-screen, I looked at the map of the teachers here in Yarkandar, and it turns out Mr. Lee, right here at the entrance...
Hey, the captain gave you your own raiding troop, did he?
Something like that.
Your boys get plenty to do.
Well, my boys aren't going to get plenty to do because I'm going to do it myself. Why would I take them with me so they can steal all my kills? But he trains you in crossbows, apparently, so I will need to have him do that. Should I tell Morgan before we leave that he has to go to saw logs now, or wow? It's not exactly a blind playthrough if you look up everything before playing. Well, I mean, I could have asked you guys which one trains in crossbows. Would have gotten the same answer. You can take some pirates with you, you get the XP, and you will need the guys. Okay, so I'm going to take no one with me, because I don't want them to kill anything for me. If I can't do it myself, then we'll find a different way. So, that's how we're going to do it. If it means I get to learn how to kill things that are above me at this point, then that's actually a good thing. Is he really sawing? Oh, Morgan.
Great. Now Greg is making me saw planks.
God damn it.
Have fun slaughtering monsters.
Yeah, well then, you just keep going with that. That's fine. I know if they kill something, I get the XP. I don't want them to kill anything.
Do you really believe
They can stand here, and I can do all the work. It's fine. And naturally, if that becomes a problem to the point where my bullheadedness can't get me through it, I will just reload my save and then come get them. So... But it doesn't look like Henry's going to be teaching me anything right now, so while he's busy, I'll just go kill the razors and then come back until Greg gets done so he can teach me how to use crossbows. My thinking is really weird. Because it's not your thinking, Garrick? Is that what you're saying? That's racist. No, I'm messing with you, man, but yeah, I am of the opinion that this game is not a very good party-based video game in terms of having a party of people. Like, it's a very solo-based video game based on its mechanics. There's no method to draw aggro, there's no way to keep them alive, and if they die on me, I'm gonna feel bad. So, we're just gonna
nothing to plunder.
do this ourselves. Why rely on other people when I can do it myself? That's what I'm asking. Hello, rat. Well, come on. Or are you stuck? You look like you're stuck. Why not just play a pirate for a moment, lead a group, or have fun, and you reload? Because it wouldn't be fun. Why would it be fun to let other things kill things for me? That's not fun. That's hand-holding. Hello. Chomper. No, the razor right next to me. There we go. And that's a thing that, honestly, I'm kind of sick of in this game. There's a lot of unnecessary hand-holding in Gothic 2 in the first 3 chapters and the expansion. There's always at least one NPC that will just murder everything for you. And I'm tired of it. Like, last time with Alligator Jack was the final straw. I was like, you know what? You threw me to the wolves in the first game, only to hold my hand all the way through in the second game after I already know all your tricks. I'm sick of your shit, Gothic. You're gonna do things my way now, and that's final. So that's why. We're going to keep that save in case I run into a definitive roadblock. So, and being a pirate doesn't necessarily mean... well, actually, you know what? No, I won't even say that, because, yeah, being a pirate does mean having your own crew and doing all that stuff, but I'm not a pirate, either. I'm a mercenary. I'm not aligned with these pirates. For all I care, they can go rot in the ocean. Once I'm done with them, why would I need to worry about them anymore, you know? Like, so that's why. I'm kind of like, whatever. Are you that hungry? I was gonna let you eat, bro. Like, what the hell? Gothic is known for not being hand-holding. It was you and Raptor hand-holding me. Well, then stop it. No, seriously though. There was hand-holding in the first 3 chapters. You could have Lara's escort you. You could have Micah escort you. You could have Greg escort you. You could have Diego help escort you. And I did have Diego help escort me. Then I get here, and Alligator Jack wants to escort me, and then bullshits at me about not killing a single swamp rat when he kills them all in one hit. I'm like, nope, done, Gothic. Done with your bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna do things myself now, and you're gonna like it. That mentality, doing things yourself without any help from others, is the same as you have. Pirate is a side guild. Greg even gave you armor, which I'm not wearing because it sucks by comparison to my armor. So that's just gonna... Oh, I found something. That should give you an idea of what I think of the Pirate Guild. I don't need it in my life. I don't like it. I'm doing it until I'm done with them, and then they can rot. That's how I feel at this point. So, how many razors were left? I wasn't paying attention to the counter. I was too busy bullshitting about Gothic holding my hand. I can actually look it up, I think. Razor hunt. Seems to be all about razors. That's correct. That's what we're looking for right now. I don't know if this is a cave or if it just leads up into the hills. That leads backwards, so we don't want to do that right now. I'm going to see where this goes. Well, it leads to a potion and a dig spot, so let's check this out. There's also more stuff over there that somebody dropped, so...
I think I've found something.
A rune. Okay. Oop, nope, don't want to do that. Only significant thing mentions Diego. Other things don't matter much except Bartok. You wouldn't even find out about it if not for you. It's not the matter of if they're significant, it's the matter of if they're there in the first place. And they are there, and you can use them. And I'm more a fan of the way they did it in the first game. The first game didn't pull any punches. It was like, here, we're going to give you a couple of people who can take you to the different camps in the beginning, and then you're up a creek, man. You do whatever you want to do, but you do it yourself. and you encountered other people while you were at it, sure, but they didn't necessarily hold your hand to get you there. You had to get there yourself. Here, it's like, do you need someone to get there? Okay. Do you need someone to help you get there? Here's a bunch of people to help you get there. And it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't need that. No. Stop it. Stop it, Gothic 2. Stop it. Okay, so there's 2 orcs. So we can ideally see that could be the roadblock that Garrick was talking about. Now let's just bull rush through it like an absolute unit. I got Ice Block. That can make it work with 2 of them. Just freeze the one guy, kill the other guy, and then go from there. I was going to use a summon, but I don't think I need to use a summon all that badly. There's a mantis over there. Maybe I should be focusing on the greater threat, though. It's over there. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let me go over here first so the mantis doesn't, like, fight me while I'm in the middle of fighting the orcs, and then I just can't pay attention to anything. Alright, come on, man. Gothic 2 is universally considered to be too hard. I'm not seeing it. Honestly, the only thing I'm seeing in terms of the difficulty in this game is enemies are way too spongy on their health. And which makes crits like the name of the metagame in this game. Like if you don't have crits, you're not killing anything. And that's really it, because once you know the pattern for an enemy, you can just kill them. It doesn't take too much skill to kill a mantis for the 20th time. And I don't know, it just seems like there's less organic difficulty. There's less stumbling across something and then trying to figure out how to fix it in your favor in this game than there was in Gothic 1, I guess. Okay, he's dead. Now for you. See? No problem. Now, granted, I did need to use a spell there, but that's only because there's a couple of them, so... if we can get them one at a time, we'll be in better shape. I just gotta keep an eye out for any, X's that I see here. Okay, we're near the oasis, which is near the, pass that I was talking about, so that's good. Most people can't figure it out in their first playthrough, and you've been looking it up or having you and Raptor pointing me at things. Okay, Garrick, then. Here. Here, man. You take the wheel. You take the controller. I'm done playing. You play. You play. If you don't like the way that I'm playing, you play. I'll wait. I'll wait. Get a plane ticket. Come here. Play. Let me top myself off while I wait for you, though. Hence why Wednesday you asked in Discord if anyone knew about JavaScript hours before your project was due. Something to figure out yourself, you'll do. It's been several hours after struggling for that long. Oh. You would if you have wormhole technology. Well, unfortunately, that's not a thing. But this is the point that I'm making, is that you come here, I'm the one playing the game, not you. So if you want to see the game played a different way, play it yourself that different way. If I decide how I want to play it, and I can't express that, you have to understand how frustrated that makes me feel, because it puts me in a position where I don't feel like I can exhibit my own agency within a game that I'm playing for the first time. So, that doesn't make me want to play the game again or more. It makes me not want to play this game ever again. And as a game that I know you enjoy very much, that should not come as something that you wanted to hear from someone who is playing it for the first time. So, lay off. Those are chompers, not... Where are you going? Hello? Oh. That's where you're going. Okay. Just making a point about Gothic's difficult. Okay, so what do you mean then? Because I'm misunderstanding what you meant then. Obviously. So tell me what you mean, and then I'll address it accordingly. Hey, SB, how's it going? Yeah, just a misunderstanding, that's all. Okay, so there's an orc camp over here. And there's more chompers. And hello, Drump, how you doing? Shows his power! I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Well, okay then. That's a lot of orcs. You're on a zombie pirate ship in Final Fantasy V. Yeah, I saw the message that you put on the community chat there. I couldn't answer it because I was in the middle of getting my stream ready. So, but in terms of the jobs thing, there's no wrong answer really in Final Fantasy V. Every single job has a purpose, so don't feel like you're picking something that's tiered. It's all good, basically. Everything is good. Well, I drew one of them away from the camp. So that should help a little. Now if I can get the other warrior while the shaman throws fireballs at me from behind a pillar, then I can go from there. Let's see. Oh, there's two shamans. Okay. I hear one of you. That's fine. Started, you have Bart's on Monk, Lynn on Black Mage, Galif on White Mage, and Ferris on... I'm assuming when you say Paladin, you mean Knight. Okay. That's not bad. That's good. You should be able to do just fine with all of that stuff. So, and like I said, there's really no wrong answers. It's just like certain classes will have some ways of tackling the game, and certain classes will have other ways. But every single type of class can do the game. It's just a matter of, as long as you level them all effectively, then you should be fine. So. Let me see what you mean here. And that zombie pirate ship happened there, yes. You're also a bit lost? Oh, yeah, well. The pirate ship is a little bit of a disorienting thing, so I know what you mean by that. When as you looked up and been guided by viewers and you think the game's pretty easy, while you see a lot of people complain about difficulty, so your conclusion is the game isn't really hand-holding if people can't figure out certain mechanics. See, I agree with the second half of that statement in that, yeah, once you figure out the mechanics, the game's fine. The first part I don't agree with is I'm being guided by the viewers, but not of my own volition. There are certain things where I have genuinely asked a question and said, I'm lost, what do I do? And in those cases, I've been guided, yes. But I've also been receiving guidance without my express volition. And that is the part that I'm talking about being a problem, because it's hand-holding on the part of the viewers, yes, but it's not, I can't think about this while I'm fighting Orc Warriors. Hold on. Let me back up a little so I can do this without them frustrating me. Hold on. Like, I can't remember the last time, Garrick, where I genuinely asked a question and you gave an answer. Like, I literally recall most of the time that I've been getting an answer from you specifically, it has not been because I asked a question, it's been because I'm going in the direction you don't want me to go. So that's, obviously, like I said, it's a little frustrating. You get to the point where you don't feel like you can play the game the way you want, and that's not what I want in a game that I play for the first time. So that's how I feel at this point, and if that's untrue, then I apologize. But that's the way that it appears to me, and it's not cool. So, yeah, that's where I'm at this point. No, I did not specifically say I don't mind. I did say I'm not going to stop people from backseating, but I did not say previously that you should tell me where to go and what to do if I don't ask. Every single time I have talked about this previously on the stream, I have said, if I ask a question, then you can tell me where to go. If I'm not asking anything, then shut up. I'm sorry for being blunt, but that is how I want it to be. If this is my first time through the game and I'm not asking where to go, what to do, anything like that, don't tell me. Please. I would like to enjoy this game as much as everyone else does. And I can't do that if people are telling me what to do and where to go without me asking what to do and where to go. So don't do that. I'm going to calm down now, because I'm ready to play the game and not be pissed off all the time. I'll say that. I'd like to go on a little bit of a side tangent here. God damn it. I can't, I'm going to go on the side tangent after I unlock their fancy chest. There we go. Going to go on a side tangent now. I have been coming to every single stream for Gothic 2 ever since I killed Canthar on the 5th stream, dreading what is going to happen when I come to the stream, because I felt frustrated by the fact that I was told, not asked and answered, told that what I did was not the correct way to play a video game that is relatively open world and doesn't have a specific path that it guides you on. It says, here's the world, go do what you want. And I haven't felt like I can do that. So, just give me a chance to play the game the way that I choose to the first time. And then if we reapproach it later, we can do other things. But the first time, it has to feel like I am the one playing, not other people. Okay? So let's all have fun here and play the game and not feel like we're telling others what to do. Because I don't like yelling or lecturing people about the way that they chat. Like, come on, we're all adults here. We all know what's expected of us in these sorts of situations. Let's just not feel angry at each other, okay? So, now I'm done. Let's play Gothic 2. Let me see what I missed in my chat while I was rambling. Hold on. Have to keep in mind, most people didn't have guides back then. You played for the first time, didn't even have internet. Yeah, see, I feel like if I played this game back in the day when it came out, that's kind of how it would have been for me too, because we didn't really have. We had a computer, but I don't think we had very good internet until like 2005, and even then it wasn't good until, I don't know, like a couple years ago when I started streaming. That was the first time where my internet was actually somewhat good. Got to the rumor Ferris's plot twist, which is confusing because you didn't realize. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think they talk about it, but I don't know if they talk about it a lot. I think that plot twist happens a little early in the game, maybe. I don't know. Ship's a little confusing to navigate. Felt the same way about the plot twist for Ferris. Playing the English version. Yeah, the plot twist might be a bit more surprising in a different language, has specific pronouns for identifying. Maybe. Perhaps. That's a possibility. Okay, let me take a drink now that I'm done rambling. There's a lot of orcs over there. So, I don't know if we're going to go there right now. Let me see. I just saved. What am I doing? Let's go this way instead. And this way should lead us up and around to the pass that I want to go to anyway. It could be that there's more razors over here, though, but I don't know. I guess I can check my journal and see if we're... No, we're not done yet. There's got to be a few more anyway. Hey, Cole, what's up?
Hi, Jimmy.
On a nicer side note, you now have a 3D printed bronze Kirby. That's cool. I don't know if I... Whoa. I don't know if I've... I don't think I've ever used the 3D printer personally, so... But that's cool. They can print a lot of stuff, though. You just stick the raw materials in and you're done. There you go. Did it show another razor counter there? I wasn't paying attention again. God damn it. What is that supposed to be? Bloodhound. Well, all right.
Nothing there.
Oh, you don't have any skins for me? Are you sure you're a hound, sir? Because I'm pretty sure I know how to skin the other hounds. What game's next on the list? Somewhere in the back of your head, you recall you saying something about Resident Evil 4. Yes. So the way that the lists work now, Jump, is that anything that's doesn't have a certain number of votes, I pick one of those games at random. And your game was picked. So Resident Evil 4 is the next game that we're going to be playing. So that means that you can make another suggestion once we start that, if you want to make another suggestion. And yeah, so congrats. I don't know if you knew that before this, but yeah, your game was picked at the last random drawing as another game that we're going to play. So congrats on that. Leather satchel. A scroll. That's right, yeah, they were in Gothic 1, weren't they? I don't remember fighting very many of them, but, yeah. I think that's the cave we're looking for up there.
Nothing to plunder.
Okay, so they don't give me anything, so I'll just have to keep that in mind. Gonna check out the list. Okay, yeah, go for it. Ooh, that was a close one. Hang on, SB. I see you saying that. Just give me a second to kill a bloodhound, and then I'll see what you said. Okay, there we go. Brother had one that he used to make a bunch of money off of fidget spinners when that was a thing. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, you know, you take advantage of an opportunity, might as well. So, what does focus do? Is it worth the turn to use? So focus uses up roughly a full turn to inflict, I want to say, a little more than double the damage that you would normally inflict. I'm not 100% sure on those calculations, but I remember it being a little more than double the damage. So, yeah, it's worth the turn to use, I think. It becomes really good later on as well when you can, what's it called, focus and use higher damaging moves, because at certain, you know, some points you wouldn't be able to, inflict as much damage, or you might miss, so it allows you to be accurate. So it's good. That's basically what you need to know. It's good. It's worth using. So what am I looking for? I don't need to look for it. I have the disco ball right here. Alright, but before we go in, you know, I should have saved before I use the disco ball. I always forget to do that, but we're going to do it now. Ooh. More lightning. A potion? Something's stringing me along in here, I think. Okay. A rapier, okay. That's probably pretty good. Potion. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Arrows, so basically gold, more bolts, an amulet of fire. More money! I guess that's good. I'm wondering when the mine crawlers are going to show up, because they usually do. I don't think I can go that way. I might have to go through those orcs, honestly, to get to what I want. And because what I want is the tablets that are around here that give one. I think there's a one-handed tablet and a strength tablet in one of these caves, so I may have to go through those orcs to get it, and that's a little concerning, but we'll make it work. All right, come on, you. Or just get stuck on a rock and, you know, just be pointless. I don't know. These mine crawlers, man, are Horn of a Shadow Beast. Okay, well, maybe I can go give that to Buster? I think Buster was the one who said he needed the horns for his schemes. I don't know if I can just give it to him without learning how to get their horns, but, you know.
I think I've found something.
I found a stone tablet. That's good. A pitch and a leather satchel. Back. Welcome back, Eric. Saying chill, and you kept saying not chill because I had to make a point. I had to put my foot down, man. But I'm done, so yeah, we're good. We're all good here. Hope we're cool. Okay, well that takes care of all of those. What am I looking for again? Oh, okay. Well, there's a couple of other bags I could open down here. Oh, okay, so the rune that I got was a blank rune. Okay, I see. Because I don't think I picked that up normally. Strength 2. I don't know which one it was here. There was one tablet that was here. That was, that the map said was a thing, but I don't know if that's the one. A sword. There's some more stuff up here. Scroll. An actual rune. I would assume it's an actual rune. It was glowing. I would hope it is. Oh, that's just a mine crawler. Okay. What rune did I get? Let me see here. Boy, that would be nice. Too bad I can't use Circle 3 magic. Why didn't I pick being a fire mage again? Oh, right. I remember, because they're all very vehement about being followers of Innos, and I don't think that I've ever particularly had this character be a man of faith. I mean, hell, in the first game, I decided to go with the camp where I could smoke the most weed, so, like, I don't think that I was ever pious with this character at all, so... Okay, so then I think it's established that I need to go through all the orcs that are over there in order to get the tablets that I want in this part of the valley. So let's, I guess there's nothing else for it. Let's go do it to it. I mean, I killed the orcs in like 8 hits now, so it's a little bit more reasonable than it was. There's a lot of them, granted, but I don't know. We might be okay. Oh, did I finish up the razor hunt yet? No. No, I did not. So there's still razors around here somewhere that I gotta go kill. I should have my sword out, though, in case I run afoul of something here. Probably the tablet's in there, and I saw at least 4 orcs in the thing there, so that's a heckin' concern. There's also an orc or 3 over there.
Okay. I'm concerned about anything. You like 3-shot every enemy in the game.
No, I don't 3-shot orcs. Orcs are like the things that I can somewhat take on now, but not easily. Not easily in groups, I'll say that much. Okay, well,
Fair
there's
enough.
more than one. Hold on. Gentlemen, I'll be with you in a moment. Let me just get some distance.
Look at them cutting edge graphics. Oh, shit.
Did I miss? I can't tell if I missed or not.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
I think I missed. Okay, well that didn't work. Because I missed. Alright. Remember a ridiculously fake conversation with Lester about he was a God-fearing man who believes in a sleeper? It's like, Lester, just go smoke some more swamp weed, man. You'll be fine. Made it to a beach. Nice. Nice. Although that also means that you're, yeah, getting to a boss. I don't want to tell you that. Sorry, Cole, for elbowing you. I had to...
That's alright.
Had a scratched itch. I know what happens on the beach that you're on there, and it's, yeah, it's a little bad. It's a little bad. I kind of want to get this whole razor thing out of the way, though, first, you know? Before we, go killing orcs. So let's go back and we'll backtrack a little and see if I can find any more razors, because I didn't comb the entire desert. I combed some of it. Just not all of it. No, I don't think it's that way. I saw chompers, too, along the way here, so those don't count towards my razor count, but... Did we go back here? Yeah, we went back here. There's a big rock over there that I can't do anything about. Okay. Yeah, it's a siren. Yep, quite literally a siren. Yep. And she's going to swallow your soul! Kind of. You'll see why I say kind of in a minute. Did we go this way? I don't think we went this way. I don't know if this leads anywhere, but...
Oh, it's literally a siren.
Yes. Like Ferris's down spray because her hair is just everywhere. Yep. Yeah, Ferris's hair gets all over the place, really. I don't know, maybe I'm done. Maybe I'm finished. I didn't check and see if there was any razors remaining, so let's go see if Greg says I'm done. Because I don't see any more razors. The only thing I see in the desert now are orcs. I admittedly didn't go all the way to the back of the desert, but we might be done. Let's find out. Because then maybe Henry can actually train me in crossbows instead of standing there twiddling his thumbs.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
Greg up there? Yep, Greg. I think I'm done.
About that canyon?
Yeah, what about it?
I killed all the razors.
I killed all the razors.
Good. You seem to be a useful fellow.
I try. Bandit's armor, please?
I need that bandit's armor.
Hey, you're quite something. Bones was supposed to wear that armor and spy on the bandits. But maybe you're the better man for the job.
I don't know, I mean...
Stand a chance of coming out of there alive.
I'll
Talk to
try.
Bones and let him give you the armor. Then put it on and go to the bandits' camp. I need to know why those scumbags came to our valley in the first place.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, there's one more thing. What's that?
There's one more thing I'd like to know.
And that is?
Actually, that's more than one thing, but all of these are good questions. We're going to ask all of these things.
What do you know about Raven?
He used to be an ore baron, far as I know. Quite a big shot in the colony. I haven't a clue why he's here now and why people are following him. But he's certainly up to something. He's not the kind who would hide out in a swamp.
Yeah, that seems strange for an ore baron to want to hide in the swamp. You'd think he'd hide on top of a mound of ore or something, but
Where's
maybe
your
that's
ship?
too obvious.
This is just my luck. For months, no ships have sailed between here and the mainland. For months. And the first ship I run into happens to be a fully manned warship belonging to the king.
Yikes.
Full of paladins, from her keel to the top of her mast.
Oh yeah, I've
That's
seen
what I
that
call
ship.
bad luck.
You can say that again. They sank us right away. I'm the only one who made it to the shore.
Oh jeez. Well, I can see why you're looking to recruit people then. How did you get here anyway? Did you like take a boat or something with Skip?
How did you get here?
I found a tunnel near the old pyramid, guarded by a few mages. I simply sneaked past those blind worms. First, I took it for an ancient burial chamber and decided to check out what I could find there. Imagine my surprise when I suddenly found myself in my beloved valley. Just when I thought I'd have to spend the rest of my life running away from the militia.
Well, I guess it's one stroke of good luck for you then, so that's good. Okay, we got all the information we need. Let's go get the armor from Bones, take it to the bandit camp, spy on Raven, and then kill him!
Is it really true?
And maybe Henry will teach me crossbows now so I can actually use some of these 11 learning points that I have.
Nice.
That's not what I
Trivia, you can find a rusty car somewhere in the add-on world if you go off the map. Oh, dear God.
Nothing amazing.
Well, I mean, if I guess the assets in the game, maybe they constructed it for some reason. Maybe it's just an Easter egg. I don't know. You're supposed to give me the bandits' armor. Orders from
You're
Greg.
supposed to give me the bandit's armor. Orders from Greg.
From Greg? Whew. I already thought I'd have to go after all. This spy job in the bandits' camp is nothing short of a suicide mission.
I've been
I'd rather
told
have
that
Greg
about
keep his
previous
swords on me than
things.
Get myself killed by those bandits.
The armor.
Oh yeah, right. Here it is. Just be careful. Those bandits are a bad lot.
Now, trust me, man. If they're who I think they are, I know. Okay. We've acquired some bandits' armor. Let's not wear it in front of the water mages so that we don't, like, accidentally aggro them and then be like, oh shit, we just killed what's-his-face. Well, I guess he'll reload. Yeah, I've killed the mob with a regular attack for 5. Yeah, nice. Trivia, the whole canyon is just taken from a canceled shooter game. So Piranha Bytes was going to make a shooter game. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to say, you know, I'm not going to be one for telling them not to do it, so that seems like it might be interesting. Their experience, it obviously seems like, is with, you know, RPG-esque stuff, but they did kind of take the idea for the tank controls. Well, I won't say take, but they did get inspiration for the tank controls and the platforming in this game from Tomb Raider, so Tomb Raider's is something of a shooter, so I can see it. Can you teach me to be a better fighter?
Can you teach me how to be a better fighter?
Sure, why not?
Teach me, please.
Teach me.
So yes, he can teach us crossbows. Now, I have in my notes I want crossbow +4, so we got to do it one at a time. But that'll get us up to 29% proficiency with the crossbow. Reason for doing this is I want to make sure that we pay less when we go forward from here. Like we'll get it to 34% with only 5 learning points rather than with the other ones. But I want to save the rest of my learning points for now because I want to go learn how to read the stone tablets. So that's what we're going to go do. Starting to want to play Final Fantasy V again. It's a good game. I wouldn't blame you if you did there, Conker. Once you get to the beach, where are you supposed to go? There is a town not too far from the beach. If you end up in a forest with a mountain in it, you went too far north. So don't go there. You'll go there at some point. Just don't go there.
Yeah, at least.
Makes me wish those water mages gave me a rune to get back there. Be like, well, we've only been in Yarkandar for a couple of days, but whose grog is this? Malcolm. Hello.
Hey, you're not from around here, are you?
No.
You seem to have traveled far.
I've traveled quite far, yes. What are you doing?
Busy?
Don't even ask. Henry wants me to chop down all the trees here. He stands around at the camp entrance all the time, talking big. More dedicated service to the community and all that crap. But he doesn't lift a finger himself.
Well, I know Henry, so I I have a feeling I get the idea. Where's your camp? I think it's just the pirate camp, right?
Where's your camp?
Just continue down this path here, to the west. You'll see Henry standing there soon enough.
And he's your leader, I'm
Henry
assuming.
is your leader?
Yes, the leader of our raiding troop. Our captain is Greg.
Yeah, I know that part.
I need to move on.
Hey, when you get to our camp, give Henry a message from me. The trees
okay.
around here are damn stubborn. He'll have to wait for his wood a while longer. Tell him that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm only 2 minutes from the camp. I'll go tell him right now. I didn't see that guy when Alligator Jack and I came through here. Probably the tunnel vision from him guiding me through the whole thing without me having to do it myself. I think I flashed back to 20 minutes ago just now for a brief second. Thing is, you're also going to be starting to play P3 FES on an emulator later today, so you don't want to start yet another RPG. Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah, and especially considering it's P3, like that's a heckin' long game as it is, so I get that. Oh God, Cole. Okay. Do one of your pirates get this message, or did I talk to you too early? Let me see here. I don't see anything in there that would describe telling him a message about that, so, okay. Well, we walked over here for nothing, but that's okay. Found it to the south. Also, if you buy a spell, do you need to switch to that class beforehand for the character learner? Will they just know it if you ever switch? If you bought fire, any character learned fire, switch to black magic, where you have to rebuy it. Nope, you only buy spells once. Once you buy them, you can use them on any character at any time as long as they have access to that type of magic. So you buy Cure, anyone that's a white mage from then on can use Cure. So it's nice. It's just the one spell that you need to buy. You don't need to buy it for everybody. Which is good, because if you did need it to buy for everybody, it would be a little tedious. But, yeah, you don't gotta worry about that. Say they will know it, but can't remember. It's been way too long since played 5. I got you, Conquer. I got you covered. Don't you worry. Yes, it's good. Well, when we get back to the pyramid, we can, at the very least, we can check and see what the focus stone, if the focus stone does anything on the pedestal, like I was saying. The pedestal that's in the pyramid there. Watch me put it in there, and then the stone sentinels just, like, gangbang me or something. Just like, you put that pedestal in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker! Just beat the shit out of me. What do they suppose is down here? I don't know, but I don't think I want to find out from up here. I don't think I'd make it to the bottom there without killing myself. So let's just not do that. Okay, that leads up onto a hill, so I just want to keep following this path. Got it. Can't remember if you have to buy it for each individually or not. In Final Fantasy II, you do have to buy it for each character individually. In 3, you kind of do, but you can also just switch the spells between people. So, but in 5, they changed it, so you didn't have to. Why are there lizards here? Were they here before and I just didn't notice them when I was busy with Greg? Or not Greg, Alligator Jack. Possibly. When do you get Blue Mage again? Was it with the Wind Crystal or was it later? I believe it was with the Wind Crystal you get Blue Mage. So. Blue Mage really comes into its own a little bit later, though, once you gain access to a different job, because there's a different job that makes it a little easier to get all the different Blue Magic spells you might want. Like, you can wait for enemies to use them with Blue Mage for the first, like, little while of the game, for the first probably 8 or 10 hours, or you can wait until a little later, and then it becomes a little easier with a different job. I don't want to say what job it is, though. If this is, I don't know if this is SB's first playthrough of 5, or if this is like maybe you tried it previously and you're going back to it now. I'm not sure, but I don't want to spoil anything if it's, that's the case. It's Wind Crystal. Yeah, have fun getting all its spells. Yeah. It takes a little bit. It is your first playthrough. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for you then. Okay, I was topped off. Why am I topping myself off? I'm about to go to sleep. What am I doing? Okay. Let's have a rest then before we go into the swamp, because the swamp is full of trees, so I don't want to I want to go in there in anything other than broad daylight, I don't think. Otherwise, I'm going to need my light rune. Okay, so we need bandits armor while we're here. I wonder how hard the bandits are around here. I'll have to go look. Maybe I'll save before we go into the swamp too deep, and I'll just see if they're murderable. Hello, who lives here? Another bed. There's no roof here, though. Treasure chest? Oh, you know, I didn't go put the thing in the pedestal. I should probably go do that. Bolts and gold. Okay. Don't know whose this is, but I'll take it. Let's go see if I can put the focus stone in the pedestal there. Don't mind spoilers too much, honestly. Know some of the story spoilers already. Oh, there isn't too much story to spoil in 5, but that's just... Where is Mixir, anyway? It's gotta be around here somewhere. I was thinking about that, and I says, you know, I should probably learn how to read the tablets as well. Here. Is this Mixir? Oh, Riordian. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I don't see him here, though. Should be fun enough for you as you play through the game. Yeah, I think so. I like 5, personally. It's one of my, I guess, yeah, I could say it's one of my favorites in the series. I kind of go back and forth about what is and isn't my favorites in the series, so. You start Twitch app. Alright, Conquer, see you in a minute. Yes, north to the Dragon Mountain, yep. That was the forest and the mountain that I told you not to go to earlier. Now you want to go to it. Oh, hello. Must have missed these guys on the way through as well. Wonder if there's a stove anywhere nearby that I can use to cook this raw meat. Look at your map, maybe you'll see a pattern with the focus stones. Okay. I see what you're saying. So there's blue markers here at the camp for the water mages. And there's blue markers in other places on the map. So there's a blue marker over there in the swamp. There's one up in what I would assume is the bandit camp. There's one down in the winding canyon area. There's one up in the desert. Where's the 5th one? I don't see the 5th one. Oh, Twitch app was locked in your display mode and you couldn't rotate it? Oh, jeez. That's not good. Unless the 5th one is that blue one on top of the pyramid there, that could be. So if you have white magic unlocked on Galuf, can you switch him to a class that does damage and equip white magic as his ability? Yes. Once you level up white mage's job level, you can you gain access to using white magic with other jobs. So you can equip a different job, and under the ability menu, you can equip white magic. So. Yes, that's true, Conquer, yes. Although equipping the white magic skill will increase your magic stat. It may not necessarily be as high as it would be with, with white magic. Like with white mage, rather. But, yeah, you can equip it, and it will give you more magic than you would have otherwise, so. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Nothing to be had there.
So this teleporter is active now. Alright. You gonna come up and fight me too? No. These guys aren't actual stone sentinels, so... I mean, okay. Uh-huh. So now this one's active. Okay, I see. Who was it? Murdorian? Is that his name, or is it Riordan? That's Riordian. I don't think he's... He might have been the one that gave us the stones. Murdarian? I'm going to ask him first. I think he might be the one. Yes, I activated one of the teleporter stones.
I've activated one of the teleporter stones. I can see that. So I was right. I have talked to the others about it. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones.
Oh.
It would be a great help in our investigations if we could move quickly from one part of the city to another.
Well, that
Here's
is
another
fair,
focus
yeah.
stone. Activate them all if you can.
I'll try.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. So that'll give us something else to do while we're around here. Yeah, it does increase your magic conquer, but you're still correct. It is determined by the class's innate magic stat. It won't increase... I don't think it'll increase your magic as high as it would be if you were on White Mage, just from having White Magic equipped. I think it increases your magic by a certain amount, but I don't think it increases it to... Oh, excuse me, whatever level it would normally be, you know? You're brewing potions, so you're not the right guy. I know it's Mixir, I just don't know where to locate him currently. Kronos. That's Satyrus, yep. I think Nefarious was up there. Where is this Mixir guy? It's gotta be here somewhere. Because this is Nefarious, right? Oh, no, here's Mixir.
you.
Okay. Where did you wander off to? Let's learn the language of
Teach me that
the
language.
build... Or no, it was the
We'll start with
peasants
something
first, right?
Easy. To begin with, I can teach you the language of the peasants. As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it.
Okay, cool. So let's learn the language of the peasants.
Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you.
Awesome. So that should help a little bit. He can teach us a new language as well, but we got to wait until the next level before we can do that. So, Gaelic cats, yeah. Yep, that's where they initially came from. I was going to say originally and also initially, apparently. Initial D? No, that's something different. Jellyfish use their mouth to poop. Yes, they do, Rock and Fun. Yes, they do. I knew that bit of trivia already, so you can't... unfortunately, that can't gross me out. But hello, Rock and Fun. How you doing today? Welcome. Okay, so there's one up there in the desert that we could activate. It might be worthwhile to activate it while I'm thinking about it, because we've already been there, you know what I mean? Then again, we are going back that way when we go chat with the pirates later. So I could always walk there when I'm done spying for them. I think I'm thinking I'm going to have to report to Greg when I'm done. So it probably would be more worth it to activate it later once I go back that way anyway. Meanwhile, there's one over in the swamp there that I could probably also activate. It might be a little easier. So we'll do that first, I think. So let's go to the swamp. Spreading wisdom about jellyfish poop to forget about spider ass. Well, that's actually fair. I get that. I'd want to forget that too, if I had seen the things you had seen. Is that a bloodfly? Let's check my new proficiency, see if it's any good. No, it's not that good. My accuracy might still be just a little off. There we go. But we'll figure it out later. Oop. I didn't even see that lizard. See, that's what I was really referring to when I was talking about the difficulty of the game earlier. For me personally, there's a difference in difficulty in a game when it's more dependent on your capacity to play the game, and when enemies just have spongy amounts of health. In this particular case, I think there's a little bit of both going on. I think there are some points in the game where it is just a matter of your skill with the combat system, but when old enemies that I can cut down just fine, you know, in a couple of hits with a couple of crits, just they're regular enemies that I should be fighting like a chapter or two ago, and they still take forever to kill if you don't get crits. it unnecessarily balances the game's meta towards getting crits. Like, if you don't if you don't build for crits, you're not going to kill things in this game, unless you're a mage, in which case you probably don't need crits. But so yeah, when enemies have health sponges, I don't consider that organic difficulty. I'm much more a proponent of organic difficulty than I am of just giving the enemies more health and defense. Like, that's a cop-out in my book, honestly. So it's like cheating. Don't already finish cleaning the house arrest, now just here watching stream. Still have the GIF, you still have that much power. Oh my god. Vacation like everybody else, probably playing another Persona games, recommendation of a friend, just the weekend for you. Which Persona? I will let him tell you. But you're gonna like it. We need bandits armor on. Pirate armor, armor of the Ring of Water, medium bandits. Oh my god, that's awful! Jesus Christ, what the hell? This armor sucks. I understand why we need it, but like, ugh. That's like chapter 1 armor. Let me see here. Okay, so if I follow the path down into the swamp and then go around that rock formation, I can find the next teleporter stone, it looks like. Okay, the best one. Yeah, FES is really good in a lot of people's minds, so... You want all your antidotes, waste all your antidotes because you didn't realize the poison was environmental. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, you might have to go back and get a few. If you have Poisona, you should be okay. But if you don't, you might want to go back and get a few antidotes. Yeah, don't step on the little what's it called things. Don't step on the little plants. They give you a bit of the environmental aids there. What is that flapping around over there? Swamp gas drone. More blood flies. Well, the swamp gas drone sees me, so... Oh, okay then. That's a long ways away, that blood fly. Oops, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, that one. There we go. I have to start picking these woodland berries because I actually have less defense, so I'm going to need it now. Friend recommended FES of portable, so that's the one you chose. That's fair. It's fair. I personally, when I played it, I played portable. But yeah, I think both versions are great, honestly. So you will not be disappointed with FES, I will tell you that much. Oh, it's just a meadow berry. It looked like a potion. It looked like it was glowing or something. But no, 'twas not to be. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait, why is my jump button not working? I didn't undo it again, did I? No. If you like enemies or bosses that require more of your skill than capacity to spam or being overleveled, you're going to love the Yeast series. If you like bullet hells and running too fast for your eyes... See, you say it like that, it sounds a lot like Outland, which is another game that requires a decent chunk of skill rather than just spamming and stuff. Swamp Sharks. Great. Okay, Sancho. Why does that name ring a bell? He was probably like a member of the old camp or something. Okay, so this is just a test right here. This is just a test to see what happens when I do that. Hang on. Take that out first. This is just a test to see what happens when I do this. Not that. That. Okay. So these are the actual tough NPCs. Okay, well, at least Sancho is. Okay. Go get eaten by swamp sharks, bruh. I killed Sancho and got killed by the crappy one. Well, that's just great. Okay. Okay, so there are some bandits in the bandit camp that are tougher than the rest. That was all I wanted to test. I just wanted to make sure. Because if they were the 100 experienced bandits, I would have said fuck it, fuck spying on them. I'm just gonna go kill them. But since they're tougher, let's actually do this legit.
Shit, another new boy. Here for the gold too, aren't you?
Gold?
Something like
Quit
that.
trying to kid me. All the new boys who come here want into the mine. But don't think it's that easy.
Okay, so how do you get into the... Actually, yeah, tell me a little more about the mine before I ask how I get in.
Tell me more about the mine.
I'll give you some good advice. If you want to get in there, get in good with Franco. He's the boss out here. He decides who is the next to go in. But he'll only let you in if you don't gold brick out here. So go to him and let him give you a job.
I would think if you gold bricked, he'd want to, actually take it, because if you could make bricks of gold, I would think the bandits would want you around. But I don't think that's what you meant, so. FES and Portable are two definitive versions on their own. Don't know which one you'd recommend. Guess it would depend on who you're talking to. Yeah, like I said, they're both really good, so it's hard to choose between the two of them, I think. Great things about both versions, torn on which one to play, so when you mentioned to your friend yesterday you recommended FES. Yeah, like I said, you won't be disappointed, Conquer, so. Maybe a couple weeks, assuming you then play Golden, as that same friend has it and was willing to let you borrow his Vita and the game. You also won't be disappointed with that one, I think. That was the one that I played first out of the entire Persona series, and it was very good. Very good. So, what job equips whips? Freelancers can equip whips along with any other type of weapon. But there is another job that you can get with the fire crystal, I want to say, that specifically equips whips later. Yeah, just like Conquer said. Freelancer can equip anything, so if you want to equip the whip now, you can use a freelancer, but obviously you won't be leveling up other jobs if that's the case. But there is a job that equips whip, so you can keep it if you want for a little later. Trying to think if you get another one anytime when you get that job. You do, but it's like a little bit after that, so. Got one from the bitch with the crossbow. Okay, yeah, what's her name? Magissa, I think? Yeah, that sounds right. But yeah, you can equip the whip with a freelancer for now, but once you get the fire crystal, you'll be able to equip the whip with an actual job. How do I get to the camp from here?
How do I get to the camp?
Just follow the boardwalk. But if you want to get into the mine, you'll have to get past Franco. He expects all the new boys to slave away out here for a while first.
Does that include you, Sancho? You gotta feel like... Eventually, that's gotta feel like a... What was that flash? Is there lightning going on somewhere? That's gotta feel like a pain in the ass, though, if you're still out here slaving. Where do I find Franco?
Where do I find this Franco?
He mostly hangs out in the court in front of the camp. Getting good with him, or you'll wind up with a crappy job like me.
Oh, so you don't have... So that's why you're not, in the camp. You gotta stick out here because you're not in good with Franco, huh?
Do you have to hang around here all the time?
I'm supposed to check out all the new boys to make sure that none of them are spies.
Uh-huh.
But you can't forget it. I mean, we're at the end of the world here, in the middle of a swamp. No one can find us. No one will find us. And why should someone go to the trouble of sending us a spy?
Yeah, it seems a little silly when the people that would probably send the spies could probably just come in here and, fight all of you. So, yeah. Okay, so just follow the boardwalk, and we'll get to the camp. Forward into the bandit camp. Franco hangs out in the yard in front of the camp, so just follow the boardwalk and we'll get there. Got it. FES uses 3D environments and some old-school animated cutscenes. P3P is more a visual novel aesthetic with lots of cool additions to the combat system and different playthrough with... I don't know who Kotane is, but yeah. Yeah, you're right, though, it is. It's got a few differences, so... Then it was on Black Mage. She focused her down on the first turn. Yeah, she has it out for Lena, unfortunately. She really doesn't like Lena all that much. Some of the games take forever to beat, so don't expect to beat it in a few hours. Those games destroyed your productivity at school. Friends of P3's around an 80-hour game, at least from his experience. He's probably about right, yeah. Just go south from here. I'm pretty sure. I know there's a world map in the ship graveyard, if that helps any. But you can activate the world map by pressing, I want to say select. I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, if you didn't get the world map, you might want to go back to the ship graveyard and grab that so you can see where all the there's little shining dots on the map, and they're going to tell you where to go. They don't point to your next objective necessarily, but they do tell you where there's a city. So, yeah. Okay, here's Franco.
What are you doing here? Do you want to get into the camp?
Yes, I am...
I don't care who you are. I'm Franco. I'm the leader here. So, if you do a good job out here, I'll take you into the camp.
Not liking how much they're
Ramon,
patronizing me here.
The gatekeeper will tell you if they need new people in the camp. Talk to him.
Okay. Sure. Send me in now. I'm not going to ask him that on this armor. He'll kick my ass. Okay. So Ramon is probably this guy then?
Hey, what do you want, huh? I can't imagine you have a permit for the camp.
Do I need
Franco
a permit
sent me.
to get in?
He wants to know if anyone is needed in the camp.
Yeah, we need someone. Another one of the guys kicked the bucket yesterday.
Ooh.
That idiot tangled with Esteban.
Who is Esteban?
That was the question I was going to
leader of
ask.
the lower camp, he decides who gets into the mine. So tell Franco that Torres wants a new man. Got it?
Okay. Wouldn't this be a little suspicious? Let me see who Thoris was.
Thoris? Never heard of him.
Oh man, you don't know him. He was the chief of the guards in the old camp.
Okay.
He's the man everybody trusts. He calls for new people, and he decides if and when a new man gets into the camp. If you live long enough, you'll get to know him.
It's a wonder any of these people wouldn't... I'm the new man. That's not true yet. I haven't found that out yet. But it's a wonder any of these people don't remember me, considering how much they bossed me around back in the old camp back in the day. Saw the additional content on Portable. It took you around 100 hours. That sounds about right. What was the other thing SB said? I missed it. Hang on. Let me go up on my phone. Found a town, but you don't know how to land. Yeah, you have to land on a plain tile, so it can't be like a forest or a bridge. I don't think you can land on. Mountains, yeah, water, yep. And so if you find a town, you should be... you just got to find a spot where you can land near it. You can land near water, you just can't land in it, basically. Yesterday was the first time you saw the 2016-2017 Berserk CGI. It was something. It's awful. There are things on the negative side of things. Same here, really. Like, you want to like it because you fucking love the manga so much, but damn, that animation is offensive. Oh, you didn't know what button... Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, there's another earthquake. I guess we better get going. Yeah, I think it's just the same one you used to activate the dragon, if I recall correctly. Like, to start it flying. I remembered to post the GIF you found quite some time ago on the memes channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and post it then, Conquer, so we can check it out. Thoris needs a new man.
Thoris needs a new man.
Good. I'll take care of it.
Wait a minute. What about me?
You haven't done anything yet.
Okay,
I've done a
so
lot. Only you don't know about it.
give me a job then if you're
You want a
concerned.
chance. You'll get your chance. Move your butt to Logan. The swamp sharks are breathing down his neck. Help him finish off the beasts, and you're as good as in the camp.
Okay. So another NPC that's gonna hold my hand and kill swamp
Where
sharks
do I
for me.
find Logan?
Where
If you're
is he?
Standing in front of the camp entrance, follow the rock wall to the left. It's a bit farther into the swamp.
Standing in front of the entrance. So I am standing in front of the entrance here. So does he mean left as in to my left or left as into his left? I guess we're gonna try both. Ooh, fire nettle. I'll take that. Are there any swamp sharks immediately nearby? There's blood flies. Nah, it's not gonna work. Well, at least it's not like swamp that I have to wade through. That would suck. there's another one. And a fourth one, even. I didn't see this fourth one. It's like I'm back in my element here, though, because I was in the sect camp in the first game, and I was all up in the swamps in the first game, so had to get used to running around in the swamps because, you know, there was a lot of swamps around the sect camp. Swamp weed, fire nettle. I'll take the fire nettle. I don't think I need the swamp weed anymore. Still trying to become the weed lord of the universe here, but not like this. I got enough stalks anyway, and I need to use lab water bottles to go from there. So, Logan.
Hey, look,
Hello.
A new face.
Yes.
Are you just gonna stand around here?
He looks a lot like Francis, actually.
Franco sent me. He says you could use some help. So, what's up?
The swamp sharks are coming a little too close for me. High time to finish off a few of them.
Okay, so what do I get for my help? I know what I get for my help. I get into the camp, so. Fucked up and there's an enemy that did triple when his HP is damaged. I don't think you went in the right direction. I think I know what you're talking about. If you're in the castle, you might have gone to the basement, which is... Well, it's a place you want to go, but not without having a little bit of preparation first. In the castle, Walson went down the stairs. Yes, yep, that's what I thought. Hold L and R and you can escape from battle. So, yeah, your party will actively make like a running away animation, like away from the enemy that you're fighting, so... what do I get for my help?
What do I get for my help?
Franco will let you rot here if you do nothing. If you want to get into the camp, you'll have to lend a hand. You won't get any further here with just words. Besides, I can show you how to gut the beasts. But
Well,
don't
you
think Franco
don't
will
need to
send you
teach
straight
me
into
that,
the camp
but...
just because we've had a little fun with the swamp sharks here. There are people out here who have been waiting a long time to get in. And the next one who gets in is me. And it better be me.
So, should we get animals? No, I don't need to worry about that. What's in the camp that's so important?
What's in the camp, then?
The question is what isn't in the camp. There are no swamp sharks, no swamp holes, no swamp at all. Instead, they have booze and gold. As far as I know, they even have a woman. Got it?
Wonder what woman they're talking about. Let's attack the swamp sharks.
Let's attack the swamp sharks.
What the hell was that
Figured
noise?
out
Was
how
that
to
a
get
swamp
ahead.
shark?
I'm pleased. Psst. Hey, you hear that? Oh yeah, I hear them.
I heard something too.
And what do we do now?
They're coming. They've got an appetite for a bite of human flesh. Well, we'll see who gets eaten here. Let's go.
Don't you try to sabotage me now, Logan. I'm watching you, man. Well, okay then. There, I helped. Oh, hello. Didn't even see that one there.
The only good swamp shark is a dead swamp shark. That'll be a warning to their brothers.
There seems to be a lot of them out
Is
there,
anything
though.
else to do? Otherwise, I'll take off.
Do that. If you want to learn anything else, you know where to find me.
Okay, fair enough. An arrow. I'll leave his arrows, whatever. I don't need them that badly. You died? Oh, you haven't saved him forever. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, rip your progress, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not too terribly far back. But yeah, don't, you want to save probably every time, at least every time you get to a new town is probably a good idea to save. So. Oh. Okay, I thought that was an enemy. I was like, what the hell? What is that? No, it's a person. Before we went into the mountain to find the hear you. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, you got a little bit of progress to make up then. So, I helped Logan.
I helped Logan.
Okay, so you fought the swamp sharks. You're useful. At least more so than most of the guys here.
So, what about this whole camp thing? He said there was probably more to do.
So can I go to the camp now?
Listen, there's another thing I need you for. A few days ago, I sent Edgar into the swamp. He was supposed to get me an old stone tablet, but he hasn't been seen since. See what he's doing, and bring me that damn stone tablet.
Okay. Where can I find him?
So, where do I find this Edgar?
Do you want the easy way or the fast way?
How about the fast way?
I'll take the fast
Probably
way.
more enemies to kill.
Okay. From here, go diagonally left past the boardwalk, into the swamp. There are ruins everywhere. He's sitting around somewhere there. I assume he was smart enough to build himself a fire. You should be able to find that.
Okay, so opposite direction of where I went to find Logan. Look for a bonfire. Okay. Well, I found a bonfire. Any of you guys Edgar? No? Okay, I'll move to the next one. I'm not seeing anybody around this one. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, they want me to go this way, so that's where we're gonna go. Didn't bother watching the thing until the end because, yeah, it felt frustrating to watch after a little while. Yeah, I can understand that. For some unknown fucking reason, the OST is absolutely godlike. At least there's something redeemable about it, right? Yeah, at least it wasn't on the pirate ship. Yeah, that would not have been good. Even more effort in the OST than the animation. Something like that, yeah, seriously. Oh, good. I don't have to wade through this swamp either. Actually, let me look at my map real quick, see if I can get a lay of where I'm going. He said there's ruins everywhere. There is that little spot with the boardwalk not too far south from here. And the portal is a little bit southwest from here, so maybe we should go there first. Just have a look around, see if we can find anything else. A bandit, hello. Dark mushroom, what did I just hear? Goblins? In my ruins. No, those are swamp sharks over there, which probably means the goblins are on the opposite side of the wall from me here. Claws, a gold ring, a potion. Ooh, a treasure chest. I didn't see that in the stuff here. Gold nugget. What you got? Some fish, and arrows, and fire arrow. Okay. I'm a little concerned about the stuff over there. Oh, okay, well, it's seen me, so that kind of helps a little. Swamp golem. Because I could probably kill the goblins a little easier than the other stuff here, huh? Oh.
Nothing to be had there.
Oh, there's the other one. It's one of the sharks, your old pet shark. You know, I should look, honestly. Because I do remember having to... having an old pet shark. I forget, though, didn't we, like, murder my old pet shark? Then again, I also murdered everyone in the old camp, and they're all out here as flesh-eating zombies, so it could potentially be that they revived him using necromancy or something. So we'll have to look. Well, that was hardly... What? Wait, hang on. Wait, hold on. I spoke too soon. Oh, no, it's just a... I thought mana elixir was like one of those ones that you can use to increase your maximum. But no. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Probably became like the ruler of all the other swamp sharks. I wouldn't be shocked. That guy was a fighter. Put absolutely no effort in the animation. On the other side, the OST is way too good. It's kind of songs where everything's perfect. Every note is exactly how it should be. You can't think of a single way to improve on it. Yeah. So yeah, it does sound like then they put some effort into certain aspects, but not others. So, namely the animation, not so much. Oh, another dark mushroom. Might as well grab these, because these are, you know, good for getting more mana. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. Alright, let's see if we can find a portal around here somewhere. I hear something humming. It's a swamp rat. How about the blood fly in front of the swamp rat? Oh, there's where the humming is coming from. Probably put the minimum effort in the animation and cut corners where they felt was possible. Yeah. Which is unfortunate because you'd think in something that's anime like that, it would have to... They wouldn't be able to cut corners like that on the animation. You'd think the animation would be where most of the focus goes, but... Then again, I'm not, you know, an expert at that sort of stuff. So... Okay, so now we can teleport from the swamp back to the water mages, so that's good. How about we do a little bit of swamp gastrone. Oop. I hear bloodflies getting pissed at me, so I should probably take them on first. Bleh. I don't know if that like poisons you or something when if you get stuck in the gas. I would imagine it would make sense, but not to worry. We'll get a little bit better with the crossbow as we go here. We just need to do a little bit more. Oh, I'm almost at the next level anyway. I can read the second thing of tablets, and I haven't read my tablets honestly. So I should probably do that at some point. Felt like they were extremely ambitious because it was Berserk we're talking about. Probably had huge budget problems. Yeah, you can usually track those sorts of things to budget issues, yeah. Okay, so the thing that I was talking about appears to be south from here. There's more goblins somewhere around here too. Probably in here, if I had to guess. Where's the inside of this place? How do I get to the interior? Well, I mean, that works. It's Silver Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! The Titanum, hello, how you doing? See, I'm in Yarkandar. Yes, I am in fact in Yarkandar. Yep. Oh, I hear more goblins. We have made it to the Night of the Raven expansion. I see a potion. Storm Cudgel. Probably halfway decent. It's nothing that I particularly care about, but, you know. Oh, more blood flies. Oh. Quit circle strafing me! See, that's what I mean right there. That bloodfly took 3 hits to kill. It's a fly. At this point, it should be dying a lot easier than that. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know I'm not at, like, any substantial threshold or anything here of the game, but, like, it gets a little ridiculous to a point. I mean, admittedly, at this point in the game, in Gothic 1, the early enemies in the game wouldn't pose any threat anymore. I'd barely even want to fight them, but it just gets a little... What is that over there? Is that just the... Oh, that's just the portal. Okay. I saw the shiny thing, and I was like, is that a seeker doing a ritual or something? But I don't know if there's seekers here, so... Oh, there's the level up that I was talking about. Chomp on one of those just in case. So... we could read the tablets in a minute. I'm trying to think if we should read the tablets now or not. Well, which ones do I have? I don't have all of the ones that I wanted. And you know what? I'm just thinking about this. Why am I wearing this out here? Like, while I'm in the middle of the swamp where there's nobody to you know, concern themselves with, I can wear this stuff. It doesn't matter that much. I'll just have to take it off when I get closer to some bandits, that's all. Well, I don't want to read the crossbow stuff until I get my crossbow level up to above 30, so we're not going to do that just yet. Let's see here. So my one-handed could go up by 6, 10, 14%, and my strength can go up by, I would imagine, if strength is the same way with it, like as it is with these, where it's like +2 for this, +4 for this, then we've got 2, 4, 8. So I'm missing one strength tablet and one-handed tablet level 1, which I'll have to go get at some point. Let's go see if we can find this Edgar person first, and then we'll go from there. What is that? Oh, okay, swamp rat. You just gonna stand there, bro? Because I mean, I'm okay with that, but. Well, let's see what happens if I stand in the gas when the swamp gas drone dies. Nothing. Okay. Unless maybe I got hit a little bit, which is it's a possibility. Say it's somewhat necessary, but not overly necessary. At least you still have an amazing manga with godlike OST, so there's that at least. Yes, that is true. Might be because you'd sometimes end up grinding without really meaning to, so your stats would be good to offset your armor stats. Let me see what we're talking about here, because I think I missed something. Hold on. How necessary is it to continuously buy new equipment? Not that necessary. I usually have enough money to buy most of what I need. But I would say before you purchase the armor that you're going to get from the... before you purchase the armor from any new town that you go to, go do the dungeon near that town first, because you'll get some free stuff out of there, and then you can kind of make up for the rest by buying it from the town. So, like, there's usually a dungeon near a town, that near all the towns that you come to, and that should give you some idea. It gives you some free stuff, so then you can fill out what you don't have, so... With Hell thought it was a good idea to do a full 3D budget cut, you say? Could be. Sometimes you'd end up grinding without really meaning to, so your stats would be good to offset your armor stats. And there's even something like Gundam had somewhat decent anime adaptation, or is it Gundam? I don't know. You could read the manga while listening to the OST and make your experience even better. Hard to make the manga a better experience, so that's definitely a way to improve it. You could definitely see yourself listening to it when you're playing Dark Souls 1 or 3. Remember, it's worth trying to get past the Jackanapes at that point in the game. If you're into the Jackanapes, you're boned. Oh yeah, you found that out in another timeline. Well, the Jackanapes is difficult to get past at that point in the game. It's probably not all that worth it. You can do it, but it's hard. It's I won't even say it's hard. It's relying on a factor of luck. So, because you need the luck to run away. So, don't know when the fuck you thought it'd be a fun experience to get all the endings in Corpse Party, but you regret everything. Watched anime and you hate it. I have not played Corpse Party yet. One of these days, maybe. Okay, we're on the beaten path here, so that's good. At least I think we're on the beaten path. I'm assuming this is the direction they want me to go. I could be wrong. The anime is an adaptation of the game, which is way better, but I heard the game is good. Yeah, from what Rockin' Fun has told me, the game is pretty good, so... I guess the anime adaptation is just not, though. I think I need a slightly longer sword for these lizards. Also don't know what's making all that noise, but whatever. Not a big deal, I guess. I'm still looking for a campfire here. Maybe I went too far. Oh well. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Weeds? Did I just pick up weeds? Why would I want a weed? Where is it so I can drop it out of my inventory? Ooh, I can get this though while I'm at it. Claws? No. Oh, that's apple tobacco. I can't do anything with that. Is there a weed up here? Actually, that's a casket, right? So let's see if that opens just like the treasure chest that we were talking about earlier. No, it does not. What is this down here? Message in a bottle. I never read this. Treasure map received. Now you got me interested. I would assume this is Greg's treasure map. Okay, so all these places are where his X marks the spots are. Okay, got it. And I think maybe the place that I was supposed to go is probably slightly northeast of here. Up by that other rock there. So I think we'll go check there in a few moments. Let me see what's in this pyramid first. Probably nothing good. Yeah, we'll save here still. No, there's a stone sentinel. Or two. Buying spells and weapons that you haven't picked up or free in a dungeon for your party members is, in your opinion, more worth it than the armor. Yeah, I would say so, especially the spells part. You definitely want to buy those because you almost never get spells from dungeons, at least not in the early game. So, game's really fucking good, but don't know if it's as good an experience it is when you know most of the twists. And I tried hard to be gory and horrific. Well, the game already had a perfect atmosphere in so many ways to be horrific without ever needing to be cheap with tricks like gore, jump scares, or random screams. The anime has only gore, but the story is still in the anime. More stone sentinels. Take their treasure and then... Oh, there's one that wants to fight. There's more than one that wants to fight. Oh, there's one behind me that wants to fight. I'm just digging holes here, aren't I?
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Usually they
Nothing
have
to be had there.
something. A stone sentinel's key fits a chest in a strange old building in the swamp. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Now you got me thinking here. Other satchel. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Exactly. Definitely not suspicious. Skeleton's bone. A treasure chest. That might be where the key fits into. Let's find out. Yep. Green stone tablets. Those might have been what what's-his-face was looking for, because I don't think I've heard of green ones yet. Potions. I'll take those too. A ring. A scroll. Anything on this wall? Another scroll. Just looking to see if there's any stone tablets while I'm in here, because I'm not looking at the map currently, so I don't recall if there are any around here. Oh, there's more potions. Don't want to miss those, I guess. Hey, Alex, how's it going? A black pearl. Okay. So we'll know what those do, but I'll hold on to it for now until I can sell it. A torch. Skeleton's bone. Rusty sword. Some potions. More bones. And again, don't totally hate the anime adaptation because already a lost cause. Not possible to translate the storytelling and everything is good about a game as in an anime. Gotcha. At very least, you're not limited to how many spells you can learn to use in 5, so buying each spell can be really useful. Yes, exactly. Yeah, just to have them at least, you know. Hard to explain, but you know really the kind of narration atmosphere that works perfectly because you're the one playing. Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. When it's not happening directly to you, it has less impact. So I know what you mean. Oh. Okay, I guess these guys didn't want to come out and play. Let me check those greenstone tablets that we got, see what the description says. A greenstone tablet, it has no worth to me. Well, alright then. Well, I think should you be streaming again in English? If you want, Alex. I mean, it's really up to you. If you feel like you have enough time to do so, then I say go for it. Got to show people the, you know, the games that you want to play and stuff. So, what better way to do that than to stream it? At least that's how I feel. Especially in my case, it works because I have, you know, a slightly better way of doing. Like before, I would have to wait hours and hours to upload stuff to YouTube when I would record it, and I couldn't record everything because if I recorded stuff on my PC would have a bunch of frame drops. So streaming it seems to not have as much of an issue, so that actually quite helps. So I would recommend it. I would say yes. If you feel you have the spare time to do so, then I say go for it. What is this ladder? Can I climb it? Yes, I can. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see this before. So I guess we're going to check it out. Just don't fall off, that's all. Probably should have saved before I went and started climbing these ladders, huh? Oh well. I forget if it's like in the first game where you have to... I think in the first game you have to hold control to go up ladders. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. I think I see another axe up here. Is it over here? No, that was just the plants. Okay. Making a funny face at me. Fireweed. There's the X over there. Like, what is that? Well, we know. Healing plants. Is this like somebody's old workshop or something? That's kind of what it looks like with all the stuff over there. Here, hang on, let me light it up so everybody can see it a little easier. There's a bunch of firewood here anyway. A hammer. A saw. Where's my disco music? Well, mason chain, okay. I figured it, and, you know, once was enough with it. I know it's all, you know, I like Mirabee's theme, but I figured once was enough. It was enough of a joke the first time. I don't want to overdo the joke, you know. Excuse me. How much do you think you should stream? For how long? Because, hang on, let me see. Do you have in mind to stream CSGO? Usually takes around 50 minutes for a match, more or less. I would say, like, maybe 3 matches, then, per stream. I mean, I usually am comfortable with around 2.5 to 3 hours there, Alex. So I would say if you were in the same ballpark, it wouldn't be too taxing on you. I personally, my longest stream at one point, I think, was like 4 hours and 15 minutes. I played the entirety of Inside in one sitting, and I was exhausted afterwards. I probably slept, like, 10 hours that night or something. So I usually don't like to go too overboard, more than the, you know, 2.5 or 3 hours that I am playing now. But so yeah, it's I would say, like, if it takes about 50 minutes for a match, then I would say maybe, like, yeah, 3 matches a day would be about right.
I think I've found something.
A ring and an old stone tablet. Okay, that's nice. Totally agree, but you can't find the temptation to can't fight the temptation to tease you about it. Fear you don't even try to fight the temptation. No, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind the temptation. Where is that ladder anyway? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I couldn't see it for a second. Let's not fall off, though. Hang on. Let me save at the top here. Probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Don't get the pleasure from watching CSGO or other esports for some reason. I mean, I guess some people like it. I don't really get that much out of watching other people play any video games, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want anybody to feel bad about it. Like, I would, like, when I auto-host your stuff, I would like to watch you play the games and stuff. It's just, usually I find more entertainment out of playing the games myself. So, that's how, you know, that's how that typically works for me. I think one of my friends kind of... Why are there more weeds? Why do I want weeds? One of my friends kind of put it a good way when he was talking about this at one point. He said there's people that are more of watchers, where they prefer to watch other people play these games, and there's people that are more of players who will play the games there. And sometimes you're one, you're another, you're both. It changes depending on what point of your life you're in and how much time you have to do stuff. So it, understand it like when the person you're watching knows what he's doing. I don't know if you're gonna like what's going on right now, then, Alex, because I'm lost in the swamp here, man. Don't get it from League of Legends or Fortnite, but when it's a fighting game, it's a whole other story, man. Yeah, see, for me, I guess fighting games are sort of a more of a thing for me too, because I am awful at fighting games, like terrible. Oh god, if I entered a tournament, I'd get booed off the stage before I even picked up the controller. So, yeah, that just it doesn't work. So I guess I would get more entertainment out of watching other people play fighting games than I do out of playing them myself, in most cases. Some cases it's not the case, like Soul Calibur 3. I get a little more interest in, but there's different things in Soul Calibur 3, or Soul Calibur 2 even as well. Because there's like Weapon Master mode, or there's Chronicles of the Sword, and those modes aren't easy, but at least it's not just fighting game stuff, there's another element to it. It's just those specific games for you? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's different for different people, right? And it's the levels of how much you want to play and how much you want to watch, it's different for other people too, you know what I mean? He said that, some people are one, some people are the other, but I think it's just weighted. It's like certain things you'd rather play, certain things you'd rather watch. I think I'm just more weighted towards the play part, that's all. Anyone played Worms? It's a fun game even to watch. I've heard of Worms. I haven't played it myself, but I've heard of it. I think we're going to use this portal, honestly. Let's go back here. We'll sleep while we're here, and I can actually wear this armor around. Then I just got to remember to put the bandit's armor on later. I got to find Mixir so he can teach me the language of whatever the second language is, because we have the points for it now. There's Kronos. You're not the one I'm looking for. That's Satyrus. Okay. I'll talk to him in a little bit. Let me go sleep first. Gorilla, remember this guy being in 14. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy V is the first game Gorilla was in, so they probably took inspiration for him from 5 in some ways. Excuse me. It depends. You either like to have his skill or the way he entertains. For example, you're watching me for the commentary and stuff, but also because you're playing a game you like a lot. But if you watch me play Counter-Strike, you probably wouldn't like it, but who knows, maybe you're good at it. That's another thing that I'm awful at, Alex, is competitive. Oh my god, the disco ball's freaking out, man. Another thing that I'm awful at is competitive first-person shooters. I don't know that Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a first-person shooter. I know it's a competitive shooter, but I'm awful at them. And I have never been very good at them. So, I don't think you'd like that very much either. Because I'm not the best at it, that's for sure. Merdarian. Where does Mixir go in the morning? Does he, need to go take a piss or something? No, he's over here. Okay. You play it to this day. Armageddon and 4, it was amazing. Well, I mean, it's, if it's a game that you enjoy, then I don't see any problem with playing it even years after it came out.
Teach me that language.
You already know the language of the peasants. The language of the warriors is somewhat harder. Texts written in the language of the warriors mostly deal with weapons and war. You will learn some useful things there.
Okay. So language of the warriors is 10 LP, so let's learn that as well.
Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you.
And he has a 3rd level language that you can learn, if I recall correctly. But I don't want to learn that just yet. I want to wait until level 26 to learn that, because that should be around when... I made an estimate, and I said, let's get some points together so that I can get my crossbow up as well. And at level 25, we won't have enough points for it. We need 15 points. To learn the language, the 3rd level language, so We can't do anything with that for right now. But what we can do for right now is we can read all the stone tablets that we've got. I'm going to save the crossbow tablets, though. I don't want to read those again until I get my crossbow proficiency above 30% there. So once I get it at the next level, I'm going to raise it to 35. And then we'll start worrying about reading crossbow tablets. So I can get it up into the 50s, and that'll instantly give us a lot better stuff there. So, like for you, despite not having much skill in them, for playing fighting games and watching them, that makes sense. It's the same thing like I was saying. You either prefer watching or playing usually. So you can get at least one guy that won't rage quit you every time you play Street Fighter V. You had 10 guys who rage quit you today. Oh my god. Still playing Worms on the PSP with Hamachi and some friends to this day. It's dumb fun and it's awesome. See, that's all that matters then, really. As long as it's fun for you. Doesn't matter if it's, if it's an old game, a new game, in between, whatever. As long as it's fun for you, it's good. I think we're going to read the other stone tablets we have, too. Let's get rid of our inventory here. Just get this crap out. Make the learning become too powerful. Okay, so we'll keep these for now. That's 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. And we'll get another crossbow tablet later. So, life energy, absolutely. Get some extra HP. I think HP and mana ones, the life energy and magic energy ones, are the only ones that are different, where they give you more than 2. They like 2, 4, 6, and then these give you like 5, 10, 15, I think. And we can't read the 3s yet, but we'll get to those later. So, magic 1. Don't like fighting games, you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but the AI is so freaking stupid. Yeah, I feel that. I played Xenoverse 2 myself. It wasn't bad. It just, I don't know. I had fun with it, despite the fact that it wasn't exactly the most challenging thing on the planet. There were a few things that challenged me, but I think that's because I'm a scrub of a fighting game player, so yeah. Alright, one-handed combat, here we go. Attain ultimate power. Sort of. We're missing a couple of tablets, but we'll get them here in Yarkandar, so I'm not too concerned. And strength, yep, Let's do that, and do that. There we go. Strength is going up good. We'll read these two, just because. Okay, let's check the results of our training. Yeah, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. I can definitely see that being a big factor. 90% one-handed proficiency. What was that ring that we got, by the way? Ring of Life. That might have been it. Ring of Priests. There's 2 rings of the Priests for mana bonus. Okay, Ring of Skill. I was just checking to see if it was Morgan's ring, because I know from the equipment thing that you can get Morgan's ring around here somewhere, and that's the one that I wanted to get, which was it gives you 10% one-handed proficiency, which makes you ultimately powerful, because it means your one-handed attacks always crit. At least for me, at this point, my one-handed attacks would always crit, because I have, well, 90, and 10% more would be 100. But I haven't found the ring yet, so I guess we're going to have to wait for that a little longer. Finally get to the point where you can just be a little proud of yourself, you know what you're doing, etc., but you can't find a single person online that won't rage quit you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, once you get that proficiency, it's tough. Random online stuff is tough, because it's like if people feel like they're losing, they can just, pull the plug. So
I've activated another one of the teleporter stones.
Xenoverse 2 is fun for you because mods. It does have a lot of mods, doesn't it?
Difficult?
Depends on how you look at it. I could use a bit of support.
I could give you
Yeah,
some
and a lot of
gold.
them are pretty
Would that
good
help?
too. So
It couldn't hurt.
Let's see. Here are a few gold coins. Oh, by the way, before
150
I forget,
gold? Not bad.
Satcharas would like to talk to you.
Oh.
You should see him as soon as possible.
Okay. I mean, I'm already here. I'll go check what he wants. Sure. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, and like I said, a lot of them are pretty good too, from what I understand. I've never downloaded any myself, because I only ever played Xenoverse 2 on the PS4, I want to say.
It is good you came.
But
we have new discoveries that we must share with you.
Then let's hear it.
What's up?
The sunken city once bore the name of Jarkandar. There were 5
Jarkandar.
rulers
Is
of
it?
the
Are you
city
sure it's not
who shared
Yarkandar?
power over their people. Each of these rulers had a mansion where he lived and kept his belongings.
Okay.
Therefore, In your search for the relics of the ancient culture, it is crucial that you should search through these mansions.
Okay. Well, I've been kind of doing that too, so... where should I look for them?
Where should I look for these mansions?
Riordan has studied the structure of the buildings in Jarkandar. He will tell you where you should look for the mansions.
Okay, so talk to Riordan about it. Got it. We talk about the fact Smash Ultimate, one of the best-selling fighting games, got one of the worst netcodes you've ever seen. I haven't played Smash Ultimate online personally just yet. I think my brother might have paid for like a 1-month code or something for Nintendo Switch Online, but I haven't paid for it myself, so I can't really say. Have I found Joe in the expansion yet? No, I have not found Joe yet. I don't think so. Shaggy, Zeno, Grand Priest, El Gran Padre, Transformation, Golden Kermit, Custom Hair. One of these things is not like the other.
What if these mansions no longer exist?
If you cannot find the houses, then they presumably sank with the city. However, should they still exist, they would be of inestimable value for our studies.
Mm-hmm. What poor swine did you send into the swamp? Oh my god. Nefarious told me about a flood. You know, I can ask a few things here from him. I haven't asked about it yet. Who did you send out there?
What poor swine did you send into the swamp?
His name was Lance. I'm afraid he did not get very far.
I didn't see a body just yet, but I guess we could keep looking. Nefarious told me about a flood.
Nefarious told me about a flood.
It is written that Adonos himself descended from heaven to punish the unbelievers and banish them to the realm of the dead. Aroused by his holy wrath, he let the sea fall upon the builders of this city and swept them away.
So that's what Vatras is always talking about.
To these events of the past.
Okay. Broly Dragon Ball Super 4 became official. Gotcha. Why did he get so pissed?
What could have made Adonos so angry?
The temple of this city was once a great, glorious structure. Everyone honored it and prayed to our god, Adonos. Radamus, the son of the commander Quahodron, desecrated the temple.
Oh.
As a result, one after another fell victim to evil. I suspect that Adonos would not forgive this, and his revenge fell upon the land. This makes it even more important that we stop Raven. He is about to do exactly the same thing.
And that means Adonos will be exactly as pissed, because they'll be like, I told you motherfuckers not to do this shit anymore, and you still did it. So now I'm gonna flood the world again. I don't know why Adonos sounds like Bernie Sanders put through a low pitch filter, but fair enough. About Raven?
About Raven. He has a gold mine, and he has the prisoners digging for gold.
That sounds like him. You must get the prisoners out of there.
Well, I'm working on it.
Of course, I'm working on it.
Yeah. He sounds about as about it as I am. Relics?
About the relics. I think I have something here for you.
We already know this sort of stone tablet. They'll not get us any further now. There must be more than that.
What about this?
That looks good. Where'd you find that?
This thing was
a greenstone tablet
near the Great Swamp.
I guess that's why they gave you two? Maybe.
We don't know much about them. They seem to have been the first to disappear.
The healers, huh?
The image of this city is becoming clearer, but we still don't know enough.
Okay, so the healers disappeared first.
This sort of stone tablet hidden around here.
5?
Find them and bring them to me.
That's a lot.
Here is some gold as a reward.
I'll see whether I can find anything.
Good, but hurry. Time is not our ally.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying that, I know. I think he said he needed them because they're studying the culture, right?
Why do you need these 5 stone tablets?
The records which we have been able to find in this ruin are incomplete, but the writings of the builders speak of 5 rulers who ruled this city. Each of these rulers had one of these tablets as a symbol of his power. I think these tablets are the key to our questions.
That could be. I guess we'll just have to keep looking.
Protect you.
Thank you. You too. You know, unless he drops a flood on your head, in which case I don't think he's protecting you so much. We got another focus stone, right? Let me see here. Yes, we did. Okay, so there is one inside of the bandit camp, but I don't know if it's somewhere that we can get to instantly when we get inside of there. Well, we'll worry about this focus stone for later. Right now, let's just get back to the bandit camp. I gotta unequip this armor as well, but I'll do that in a minute. New diary entry? About what? Is it about the teleporter stones, maybe? No. Okay. Well, anyway. Where did I last save it? Right here? Okay. Alright, let's get back to the bandits, and I should probably, before I step over there, I should probably put on the bandit armor so they don't get all pissed at me. No, guys, look, it's me. It's fine. I just put the wrong clothes on when I got out of bed this morning. I don't think that's gonna fly. Kind of feel like this chat talking about Final Fantasy and anime very often. Not that you mind, even though I don't like anime in any form, but it's weird that there's also a lot of other topics because you guys just like it a lot. It's kind of a potpourri, really, which is... I don't know if that word translates very well into other languages. I think it's French, honestly, if I'm originally. Like, oh, Edgar's here. Hello. I didn't find you originally. But it's kind of a grab bag, really, with my chat. You get a lot of different topics when you come here. It's not just about the game that we're, playing, usually. I found a stone tablet.
I found the stone tablet.
Really? You must be a brave guy. Then you've certainly earned your way into the camp.
I sure hope so. What are you guys doing out here?
How's it going?
You want to know how it's going? I'll tell you how it's going. First, some pirates brought me here on a stormy night. Man, I barfed all over that nutshell.
Oh, Jesus.
Then Raven locked up the mine because some idiots are too greedy for gold. And then Franco became the leader of the hunters, killing anybody who's against him. I'd say it's going pretty badly.
Alright, well, that's something to think about. Hey, Raptor, how's it going? Time to change topic. Let's talk about why Celeste is the best game. I will take your word for it. I haven't played Celeste, but I have heard a lot of good things about Celeste, so one of these days I gotta relieve that. So. How did Franco get to be leader?
How did Franco get to be the leader?
Quite simply, he killed Fletcher. He was the leader of the hunters before.
Fletcher also sounds familiar.
Just us all around.
I mean, I guess it should, because all these guys are probably old camp veterans of some kind, but he sent me about the stone tablet.
Franco sent me here about that stone tablet. Have you found it?
Man, I haven't even looked for it.
Found it,
all I know is it's supposed to be in this old building deep in the swamp. And my inner voice tells me, Edgar, stay far away from old buildings deep in the swamp.
I mean, that's not a bad way to think,
that bum Franco.
Considering you probably want to live. I've seen this building, but I'm going to ask him anyway.
Where exactly is this old building?
Just go left past the big rock here. After a while, you'll come to another big rock. You have to go left or right past that one. I don't know anymore. It was too long ago.
Well, don't worry about it. I already got it, so.
On some sort of rise, all but hidden among plants. Maybe you'll get lucky and you won't find it.
Fletcher is a guard from the old camp. That might be why I remember, yeah, because see, it's probably like a primacy and recency thing, like where I remember the first and last people I met. And if Fletcher was a guard from the old camp, then I probably met him pretty early on in my old camp adventures, so. Already playing the best game. Well, yeah, but Celeste is a special game. If it's if it's special to you, then yeah, I can definitely I can see how it would be a good thing. Here's the stone tablet.
Here's the stone tablet.
Good, very good. Raven will be pleased with you.
Can I finally go into the camp now?
The camp now. Can I finally go in?
No, I already sent Logan in. He was ahead of you in the list. And at the moment, there's no need for another man in the camp. Besides, I can really use you here. Now that Logan isn't here anymore.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel like you're using me, man. That's not cool.
You swine. I'll get you.
You miserable little wretch. You want to mess with me. Just you wait.
Alright, let's see what you got, Franco. Oh, he's shit. Never mind. I was expecting a harder fight, but he's one of the low-level bandits, so never mind. Franco's amulet, strength, dexterity, and HP. That's not bad. It's not as good as the one I've got, but I'll take it. Lots of gold nuggets, too. Alright, so he sent Logan in, and now I just end up murdering him, and now I can get in. I mean, I guess it was a bit roundabout, but we solved the trouble. We can get into the camp now. I also got another stone tablet back. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. You know what? Sure. Wow, I have a lot of health now. Barely even 100 health isn't even cutting it anymore. I'm gonna have to start like using all of those potions and start brewing. I'm really gonna have to start brewing those pure potions at some point soon. When am I getting the pure recipe? Level 29. Okay, I'm a little bit of a ways away from that then. Well, that's okay. We'll make do with what we've got. We just won't take as many hits. That's all.
Hey, what happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
He was being kind of a jerk.
Now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Okay, so now I'm the swamp boss.
I'm not bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader. So do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next.
And he's right.
Decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside for me.
That's true, but how do we talk to Thoris to tell him that?
Okay. Then move your butt inside.
Or we could just
Thoris will
go
make
in
sure
anyway.
The hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you
They wouldn't live without a leader anyway.
Just have a pickaxe.
So, I have a pickaxe. Don't you worry about that, Ramon. I've got that covered. Okay, we've been admitted entry into the bandit camp, so that's something. Now where the hell do I go? Senyan. Hello.
Looky, looky. There you are.
Uh-oh.
I've got good news and bad news for you.
I got a bad feeling about this. I'll take the bad news first. I think I know what it is already.
Bad news.
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you.
Maybe I should have put a hood on or something.
They'll kill you.
A lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
Well, you know, right, that's usually how I do things around here. So as soon as Garrick posted the message about the various topics in chat, your PC fucking crashed. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad it didn't do any lasting damage, at least. You're back now. So what's the good news?
And what's the good news?
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies.
We made it to into the camp now, there, Rockin' Fun. That's all you really missed.
You and no one else. Because I am understanding and sociable.
Sure you are.
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, so what's your game then?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
That seems too easy. A fatal situation. Oh, God. Let's talk to Esteban first. Okay. So let's go find Esteban then and see what he's up to. Lenar, Finn. Bandito. Oh.
Don't wake him.
What?
If you want to do yourself a favor, then stay away from Skinner. The fellow.
Oh, Skinner. I know that guy.
Killed the last guy who woke him up.
Yikes.
Let him sleep for everybody's sake.
Okay. Fair enough. You know, that's actually a good question, because the old camp did still have people who, like the dig dugs, as I called them in the first game, they were still there when Gothic 1 was over with. I didn't kill all of them, I don't think. Are you one of them?
Are you a digger?
Because of the pads? Nah, I just wear them because they're comfortable.
He sounds like that Shorts kid in Pokemon Yellow.
Here, you can try some. It'll make you strong.
Strong stew?
To train your strength. There are many dangers lurking out there.
I like this guy already.
Help you to get stronger.
He can train me in strength? I mean, I don't need to, but okay. So he can train me in strength if I so choose, but I don't need any more. But thank you, man. That's cool. Meat stew is right here. He was right. Strength bonus +1. Give me that shit. Very nice. What are we at strength-wise now? 114. Nice. Now how you feel now? Yeah, with the PC crashing thing. Yeah, that's still not a good thing. I'm glad you salvaged it though. At least that was nice. Fisk.
Hey, if you're looking for a decent trader here in the camp, then you just found him.
I know this guy too.
He's right behind Esteban. So if you need anything, come on by.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow him because he'll take me to Esteban anyway, so that'll help a little. Time to change topic because you can talk about Celeste for an hour, maybe more. Let's talk about why Fable 3 is bad. Yeah, the Fable series is another one that's escaped me personally, so I haven't heard. I heard some pretty good things about Fable 1 and Fable 2, but Fable 3, I think, if I recall correctly, is kind of an game in a lot of people's minds. I think it might be a little polarizing. Usually various topics here have something to do with you, Conquer, Panda, and other people going to chat more to joke around and talk about anything for the game in the first place. Don't know shit about Gothic, but you're still hanging around because chat is chill. Well, I'm glad you guys are, feeling like, excuse me, good lord, are feeling like you can hang out here even if it's a game that you don't know. I'm glad for that.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
That's me.
Got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut. No one messed with him. No one. Except you.
Well, he wasn't that great, but...
If you try the same shit with me, I'll kill you.
Okay. Slow down, man. How do I get into the mine?
That's where I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
Okay. So, how do I get one of those red stones? I don't need better armor. I'm good.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free.
Okay,
Normally,
so what do I need to do?
Demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging. How much do you know about mining gold, huh? You don't appear to know a whole lot about it. If I give you a redstone, it won't be because you're such a great digger.
I mean, my ravishing good looks could be a good reason.
Job for you.
Damn it. What sort of job?
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me, but instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
Probably.
He was an idiot. Thug without a brain. He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
Who do you think that is?
I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Oh, okay.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him, and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me. I told him he should keep his eyes open.
Okay, so find the assassin, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Thought Rock played Gothic. I don't think so. I don't remember when Rock and Fun first showed up in my chat, but I don't remember if it was in Gothic or not. I think it was before. I want to say when I played Persona 5 was the first time he was here, but I don't quite recall. Didn't find that Fable 3 was bad. Sure has a lot of bugs, but oh boy, so does Gothic 2. Yeah, I don't think a bug. The amount of bugs in a game is going to determine whether a game's good or bad for me. And I try not to judge based on the fact that I haven't played games like that. I'm just saying, I've heard people say that Fable 3 was not their favorite, so I'm just going off what they say. So they say. Gothic 2 is made by a small studio. This is true, so it's kind of hard to... you don't iron out all the bugs in your games anyway. Fable 1's really good. Fable 3 is just a lazy sequel with many bugs. That game is just broken. As for Fable 2, you bought an Xbox only to play Fable 2. That sounds about right, yeah. I had a friend in high school who was really, really all about the Fable series, and he was really into Fable 2, so... that's mostly where I heard my stuff about the Fable series from, is from him, because he got Fable 3... I don't remember when... probably when I was in, sophomore year or something, which is 10th grade. I don't know if it's year 10 in European schools or not. I don't quite recall how it translates from here to there, but... I think he got it around then, and he was like, this is not what I was hoping for. But he played Fable 1 and Fable 2, like, so he may have had expectations for the series, and then Fable 3 maybe didn't do what he wanted it to. How do I go about finding the assassin here?
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it. So you're playing with all your cards on the table, huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you. Talk to Snaff. That fat cook picks up a lot.
Okay. So talk to Snaff about it. Alright. I wonder what happens if I tell him I'm just going to get it myself. Like, does everybody else start fighting me or something? Or is it just a duel thing? Because if it's just a duel thing, I could just grab it from him. I almost want to check. Let me see what Fisk has in stock first before I check. But, I almost just want to check on it. I could ask Fisk, too.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Listen, I don't want anything to do with that business. Got it?
Okay.
I have my own worries. I'm a victim myself.
In what way?
I paid a lot of gold for my last delivery, but it never came. Some swine made off with it. I've been robbed, probably by some of our own people.
Oh, Jesus. What sort of delivery was it?
What sort of delivery?
A packet of lockpicks. Someone was supposed to get them from the pirates for me, but a guy named Juan snatched it away from me, including the gold that I paid for it.
Oh, Jesus.
That bastard is hiding somewhere in the swamp.
Okay, so go find Juan, get some lockpicks for you. I might be able to do that if we go back in the swamp for a little while. You were kind of a cameo in P5 streams because you didn't like the game. You'd say it started to really stick in the stream around the Bloodborne, Metal Gear Rising, Kingdom Hearts 1 era. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, actually. Yeah, that sounds about right. So maybe you might have come here for like 1, maybe 2 of the streams for Gothic, because I played Kingdom Hearts not too long after that as well, and I played Metal Gear Rising right before Gothic, so that might be what I'm thinking of. Is I think it was before Gothic, and then you ended up showing up maybe in one of those. So. Let me play Gothic 1 was in Japan, so you missed those streams, and others don't remember much else. Okay, so maybe it wasn't Gothic 1, maybe it was just the Metal Gear Rising streams that I was thinking of. I forgot that you went to Japan. Never played Fable 2 because you don't have any consoles? Oh, okay, gotcha. Neither, but at least still hopefully arrives on Tuesday. Save and find out what happens. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Conquer. Just going to trade a little bit first before we do that. Oh, that's what the Storm Cudgel does. Okay. So it's almost like the the thing that we have. Okay, interesting. Wind Cudgel. I don't know what one-handed talent malice means, but okay. Interesting. He has a few potions that I could use as well. What else do you have? Let me see. Stingers, gold nuggets. I still haven't found the guy that will buy my gold nuggets from me, but whatever. Well, I don't need the Storm Cudgel. I won't need this rapier. It's mason chain, orc axes, longsword, orc axe. Let's just get rid of all the crap that I don't need. Rusty axe, sword. I suppose I could do this off screen though. I might just do that because we're coming up kind of closer to time now. So I'll do trading off screen because we're gonna go see if we can learn a little more about this first. But first, before we do that, I do want to find out what happens. If I just say, give it to me now, or I'll take it myself. So we're going to find out. Malice is one-handed proficiency minus 10. Oh, okay. That could be a problem. we don't want that. That's the worst. Went to Japan 2 times. 'Twas awesome. I got to get there one of these days. I got to get to a lot of places one of these days. So, someone played Postal 2? Yes. I have not played Postal 2 personally. I don't know if I've heard of Postal, the series, but yeah. All right, so with this armor on, how hard is Esteban?
Give me this stone now, or I'll get it myself.
Oh, you've got a death wish. All right. I'll do you a favor and put you out of your stupidity.
Oh, dear God, here we go. Okay, he's a difficult one, and he beats you up. Okay, well, his friends beat you up.
Holy shit, that's the ticket.
Okay, so his boys will beat you up. Okay. Got it. Hang on.
Thanks for the gold, you hero.
Let's see if the gold glitch happens again.
I think I had better take this weapon.
I wanted to wait for that to play out to see if it does happen. Hold on. Sword is still there. Money is still there. Good. Very good. Okay, so I can beat up Esteban, but his boys will also not be very happy with me if I do that. So I guess we'll go back and we'll look into it in the camp. At least with this armor on, it's probably not possible. Yeah, Alex, I don't know if you were here for it. There was a glitch when I saved when I was going to talk to Dexter before we got here. And when Greg was beating up all the other bandits in the camp, I went to go help him, and I hit him once on accident. And then he killed me, and he grabbed my gold while I was... Like, he started grabbing my gold like they do when they take your gold from you. When I had gone to the pause screen to reload, and when I reloaded, all of my gold was gone. It was in his inventory, even though it was safely in my inventory before when I had saved. So we had to do some Marvin console command bullshit to take control of Greg, make him put my gold in a treasure chest, and then go sit back down. So it was weird, man. It was really weird. So. Postal, not Portal. Okay, I have played Portal and Portal 2, just not Postal. I think Postal 2 is banned on Twitch. Oh, jeez. That's not good.
Hey.
Let's have a chat with some people. What's up, man? I have a pickaxe.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
Well, yeah, I want to give the guy a little chat.
I want to talk to the guy.
So? And what do you want from him?
I want to bump off Esteban. I'm looking for an ally. I do have some info for him. I really don't want to give this guy specific
I have some interesting information for him.
You're in cahoots with the guy who ordered the assassination, aren't you?
No, I am not.
Absolutely not.
Good. I'll tell you what I know. When the attack took place, I was trying to get my pickaxe from Huna the Smith, but he wasn't there.
And?
Usually he's always there. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Okay, so maybe the Smith might have something to do with it. All right. Lenar, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lenar. Welcome to the Diggers camp.
Diggers? I thought this was the bandits camp.
Right, but the bandits are only here to dig. So...
Gotcha. Makes sense. Teach me anything about gold mining? Esteban did say that I needed to know a little bit about gold mining.
Can you teach me anything about gold mining?
Certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share of it.
Well...
I mean...
You might as well give him a share in advance. Well, let's say 50 gold pieces.
I mean, if that's all you want, then sure, here.
Teach me something about gold mining.
Good. Regular swings will take you forward. Don't overdo it, but also don't fall asleep swinging.
I mean,
don't
yeah.
start at the same spot. Try to work around a good sized nugget. Do that, you're on the way to becoming a master digger.
Okay, interesting. I don't know what that's for, but I'll take it. Thank you. NPC stupid autocorrect. No, I knew what you meant there, Conker. So Twitch bans a lot of things, purely retarded things. The game was banned in your country back then for some reason. Too much brutality and controversial. Okay, that could be.
The attack
That's why people love it.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
Sure. Let me tell you. I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What if, I guess that would make sense if, if Esteban would remember from the attack. That wouldn't be good for Emilio if he did it. What would he get out of it?
What would Emilio
get out of
a
stone,
Esteban's
but
death?
what else?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would
Every bit of
take
mining
over
proficiency
the
comes in
mine.
handy. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
That would make sense.
Okay, well, thanks for the info. Still looking for Snaff. Fortuno. You're not Snaff, but I'll check in with you.
A dark cloud over the house.
This guy looks like a
One
sect camp guy.
approaches with blood. Needed to call him. He who sees me. He sees me. Oh no. Go away. Be gone.
Are you all right?
Green novice. I cannot find it.
He's having a little bit of a withdrawal, I think. What about some swamp weed? Is that going to be good enough?
Take this swamp weed.
Not green. Not strong. Not green. Not strong.
Okay. So what do you need then?
How can I help you?
The green novice will help the novice.
Where am I supposed to get that? Alright, well, I guess we'll have to figure that one out later. So we've established that we don't want to talk to Skinner, because he kind of kills people. So, Senyan Emilio. Let's see what
Hey,
Senyan
you.
has to say now that I've talked to what's-his-face.
I've talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
Yeah,
ordered
he
me to
definitely
find
needs
out
some
who
weed.
sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it.
Can we
And
call it
now
quality
we come to
acting,
the
dude?
interesting part.
We could.
Let's hear it.
I want
He's
you
not
to
quite the
find
"oh, leave me alone" guy, but, you
find
know.
the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well. You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
So if I just put Senyan to sleep, take the wanted poster off of him, and then use Oblivion on him to make him forget that I took the poster from him, I have his leverage then, right? Or does it respawn in his inventory? That's what I want to know. Well played, Frick. Yeah, I guess I don't have the right swamp weed at this point. I have regular stocks, but I don't have green novice, so... Oh, he's the guy that gave you the 3 free joints a day? Okay, got it. I mean, I do have a choice, but let's not let him in on that little secret yet, shall we?
I don't really have a choice.
I knew we would come to an agreement. When you find out who the guy is, we'll kill the tick together. And now beat it.
Okay, fair enough. Bah.
You know what you have to do.
I mean, yeah, put you to sleep, take your wanted poster, and use Oblivion on you. But we'll save that for my like back pocket potential thing that I could do as my last resort if Senyan does something to betray me. So he's you, got it. This guy might be a dig dug as well.
You look like a digger.
Listen to what he has to say.
I am a digger. The last time I was in the mine, I worked my ass off.
Yeah, I heard about that. Why aren't you in the mine now? What do you? I'm just gonna skip straight to the point.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Uh-huh. So why aren't you in the mine now? Try it now to see if it
aren't you in the
actually
mine
works.
now?
I'm gonna try it, I think. I'll just do it like we did with Esteban, where I'll just save it. Actually, why don't I just do that with Esteban? Sleep doesn't make NPCs angry.
Next redstone.
Then again, stealing, I think, might make them angry. I didn't hear a word that Emilio just said. But... well, he said something about redstones. What's the deal with them?
What's the deal with these red stones?
Yeah, that's true. He does have the guards, yeah, so they'll probably get pissed when I
Thoris
steal
takes
from
care of
him.
the gold distribution, and Esteban organizes the workers for the mine. Of course, he doesn't want to run to Thoris every time he sends someone to the mine. That's why he gives us one of those redstone tablets, and Thoris lets us in then. It's like a pass.
I wonder if any of these other dig dugs have a redstone tablet on them, like, and I could put them to sleep, take their stone, and be like, "Hey, Thoris, I can go in the mine now." I got a lot of experimenting to do in this camp. Leonard did talk to me about you.
Leonard told me a bit about you.
Lenar? That guy's an idiot. He must have noticed.
What, just
He
because he
said you
slurs his
hadn't been in
speech
the
a little,
mine
you think
since
he's
the
an idiot?
attack
That's
happened.
racist!
I
No.
don't know anything. You are working together with that Senyan.
I mean, maybe.
You're in cahoots with Esteban. I heard exactly what you were blabbing about. Up to now, Esteban hasn't given a damn about us. Why should I trust his people? Leave me alone.
I don't know, man. I'm just here to get in the mine. I don't really give a shit who's on what side here. Logan? Oh, there's Logan. Lucia's here. Hold on. Hello. Aren't you... Yeah, this must be the lady that was from Corinus that What's-His-Face was talking about.
Aren't you from Corinus?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over.
I don't know what she means by that, but okay.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
I'm surprised they just sort of let you start working with them. I mean, you're kind of wearing some BDSM stuff there, but that could just be painted on armor. I don't know. So, what happened? Why'd they just let you wander around?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
Okay. I'm not really interested in that. What are you planning on doing now?
What are you planning to do?
We'll see. For now, I'll stay here with Snaff, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris? Oh, Enos, is that a hunk of a man?
I've talked to him in the
Excuse me.
past, but...
Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
You sure the bandits are gonna like that? I don't know if they're gonna like that. What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's
What do you
life?
know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that, I guess, takes care of that. The Snaff still have that meat bug stew? I guess we could ask him. I'm gonna see what Logan's up to now. He probably doesn't know much because he wasn't here, but... What's going on, man?
How's it going with you?
Well, at least I'm in now. Lucia brews some wicked liquor, but Esteban won't let me into the mine. At any rate, not yet. He's giving me another job.
And? What does he want from you?
There was an attempt on Esteban's life. He wants to know who's behind it.
Oh god, he's got everybody looking.
That Snaff is involved. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him.
I think not on the meat bug stew. I don't know if it's on the meat bug stew or the BDSM armor. What kind of BDSM armor is this? I need to know for science. Well, I was just looking at the little painted on stuff that was around her legs and stuff, so... It's called MMORPG Female Strategic Armor. Yeah, you're probably right. So what do you know about this?
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
You're looking for the guy who's behind it, huh? But I don't know anything about it. How could I? I was still in the swamp then.
Yeah, I figured that was what was going to happen.
I'll come back later.
Okay. So, I would assume this is Snaff. He's probably the one we were looking for. Let's talk to him and then maybe we'll call it a day.
Chatter. What'll it be?
How about some chatter? Actually, what's on the menu first?
What's on the menu?
I want to try out a new dish. Fire strips and hammer sauce.
Okay. What are either of those?
Hammer sauce?
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Uh-huh. What are fire strips?
Fire strips?
Crisp, delicately roasted meat mixed with pickled fireweed. But don't worry, I already have the ingredients for that.
Oh, okay, well at least there's that. Honestly, man, I got other things I'm doing right now.
I don't have time for that.
Maybe I'll come
Then
back.
forget it.
Come back later. I don't know if I can now, but what do you know about the attack?
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban?
Yeah.
You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
I know how that goes. I've never bartended, but I'm aware of how that goes. If you were in my place, what would you do? That's a good
If you were in
question.
my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, As long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
So that means the one guy who was asking me about whose side am I on, what was his name, Finn? He revealed information when I told him that I was on Esteban's side, but maybe that might have something to do with it. Didn't fall asleep here. Alright, Rock and Fun, take it easy. Go get some sleep, man. What are my chances?
What are my chances of finding my man?
They're pretty dim. Some people have noticed that you're involved with Senyan. You'll have to break off your connection with him. Otherwise, you'll never have a chance of finding the one responsible for the attack.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
Mono accidentally used a sleep spell on Rock instead of Senyan. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess I could ask about Esteban.
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise. Each piece of information will cost you...
How much?
10 gold pieces.
Well, who have we talked to already? We've talked to Finn, Lenar, Senyan, Emilio, Husk. We haven't talked to Huno or Paul yet.
What does Huno think of Esteban?
Ah, Huno. I know almost nothing about him. That information is, of course, free.
What about Paul?
What about Paul?
I don't think he particularly likes Esteban. Since he's been working for Huno, he'll never get into the mine.
Good old female RPG armor, just a flimsy steel bra with the same armor strength as a full body plate armor or something. Yeah, I've never really understood how that works, but, you know. What about you?
What do you think of Esteban?
Whoever talks about him is soon dead.
Well, yeah, that's not going to really help me. Okay, well, thanks for the info there, Snaff. Alright, let's test this thing for Senyan, and then after we're done with that, we will go from there. So let me just see what happens if I do this. Watch Emilio, like, get up. Even though he hates Senyan, watch him, like, get up and defend him when I take his stuff or something stupid like that. Oh, this is going to be so dumb. I'm just glad I still have this. I think I still have it. I have an Oblivion scroll anyway. There's my sleep scroll. I have 2 of them. Okay. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make them the cutest that I've ever seen. I can't steal any of his stuff because he just woke up.
You know what you have to do.
Let me try that again, because I tried to get him, but he woke up as soon as I talked to him. Although, by the same logic, couldn't I use a sleep scroll to put the guy at the gate of the mine to sleep and then just go in the mine myself? I don't know if that would work either. I'm just going to try again. I think what happened is when I hit control, he woke up, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have been that the spell didn't last, but... Yeah, okay, so you press control on him and he wakes up. Okay. So I can't just take from his pockets. Okay, well, that didn't work. It was worth a shot, though. At least I know what would and wouldn't work there. Female RPG armor mainly covers these parts because that's where the most focus goes. I mean, there's a reason why the saying is, my eyes are up here. So, what if I kill him? I haven't tried that either. We could try that. I want to see what happens if I kill him with, like, Emilio who's going to, like, spring up and fight him. I'm going to do this from over here, though. I want to try as hard as I can to not gather the attention of literally everyone in the whole place. So. Alright, Senyan. Putting you out of your misery there, friend. Sit back down, Emilio. You don't know what's going on.
You killed Senyan.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, man. I don't have a problem with it. Quite the opposite. The bastard worked for Esteban.
Okay, so... Well, first, what do you have against Esteban?
What do you have against Esteban?
All that swine thinks about is money. Every few days, one of us gets eaten by a crawler. But Esteban...
Or that earthquake.
Fighters into the mine. And why? Those guys belong to Raven's bodyguards, and Esteban is scared shitless to tell them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Problem solved.
He'd rather let us get killed.
I mean, we probably were going to fight him anyway, though, weren't we? Like, as soon as I said, I changed my mind, I don't want to work with you anymore, he's probably going to fight us. But scroll was wasted, in your opinion? Yeah, so probably he would have just done it anyway, so. Maybe the flag is a... Maybe the redstone tablet acts as a flag for being able to enter the mine, so you won't be able to enter without it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I guess we could figure it out. What happens to the gold from the mine before I ask you about helping me?
Doris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to keep what he mines. Everybody gets only a part of the gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay. Since we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
Okay, so help me find out who was behind this.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Lenar notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Yeah, then you're in hot water, man.
Shit. I'll tell you one name. Nothing more.
I'm listening.
Huno. Go to Huno. He must know something about this business.
Okay. Well, we haven't seen Huno yet, so I guess that's a good place to start. I don't want to target Emilio anymore. I want to target Senya and see what he had on his body. Anything good? Rough broadsword, some cheese, a lockpick, a gold nugget, and some swamp weed. Not a whole lot. So here's what I want to know then. Hang on. So we saved here. No paper, he lied. Yeah, that is a good point, didn't he? He lied, the son of a bitch. So we saved right here. I might reload this save and just kill him and get back to the same point off screen there. But here's what I want to know. We'll go back to this save. Because this is right in front of what's-his-face, right? Esteban? Yeah. So we'll go back to this save. Here's what I want to know. I have 2 sleep scrolls. Don't ask me how I got lucky enough to have exactly 2 of them at this point when there are 2 bodyguards here, but I do. So, if we do this, then this, do I have enough time to punch out Esteban and get the tablet from him?
Oh. And now for some action.
Hang on. Fuck yeah, got him. I got my tablets, boys. I don't know. I might save this and use this. I do want to know what happened with Huno, honestly, because now I'm invested a little bit. But at the same time, I have the tablets, so maybe we'll find out what happened with Huno. Anyway, like I'll save it here with the tablets. We'll find out what happened with Huno and whether or not that solves the trouble. And if it does, then I'll just load it up from there. But yeah, maybe we'll just do that next time, and we'll see where it leads us. But then if it doesn't lead us anywhere in particular, we'll load this back up, and I will have my tablets so that I can get into the mine without having too much trouble. So, with that being said, I'm gonna save it here. Here I'll kill Senyan again. I won't use a sleep scroll, and I'll just save it right there again. Try crossing first. So like into the mine, you mean? Okay. Maybe it won't let you cross. That's a good point. Yeah. Let me not save before they let me go. Let's find out. I don't know where the mine is anyway, but this will give me an idea, maybe, of where Huno is. There's Paul. So Huno's this guy, right? Yeah. Okay. I have 2 different instances with different events happened, yeah, where they all sort of converge on the same thing. Let's see what Thoris says.
No one goes into the mine without a redstone tablet.
Forget the mine. I have to see Raven.
Even then, we have rules here, and they apply to everyone, even to you. Go back. If you try to enter the upper square without permission, the other guards will kill you. Those are the rules.
Well, that's fine, Thoris, but I have the tablets. Thoris, where are you going? Thoris. Hey. Don't you remember me from the old camp? I have the redstone tablet, I do.
I have a redstone tablet here.
Okay. You killed Esteban, so you will do his job now.
Oh, dear
They
God.
have a few problems with mine crawlers in the mine. 3 diggers have bought it already. It's your job to provide replacements.
And when can I finally get into the damned mine?
Do your job. Afterwards, you can do what you want.
Huh. Did I get armor like that? Does any of this other stuff matter all that much? I don't want him to recognize me, because then the whole camp will be on top of me. It's important that I get to Raven. Well, we have a job from him now. We have to get 3 more dig dugs to help and take care of the mining stuff, so apparently there's that. But what if we did talk to Huno and see if he knows anything about what's behind this? And what's waiting for us inside of the mine? Will we finally be able to find Raven and knock him off for whatever the hell he's doing here on the island? Find out on the next episode of Gothic 2, Night of the Raven, the stream edition. So I will save here. Like I said, off screen, I will go back to this one. I'll, tell Senyan I don't want to work with him anymore and beat him up. And then we'll load this one up next time, and we will see what Huno has to say. See if we can solve it that way, so I don't have to kill Esteban. But if it ends up happening where I have to kill Esteban anyway, then I'll just reload this and we'll go from there. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. We'll be watching Garrick's YouTube clip there in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, after I get the description up for this stream, I'm going to be posting the schedule on Twitter, Discord, YouTube, and below the stream feed in just a few moments. But until the next time, everybody, which it's either going to be tomorrow or Monday. I'm not 100% sure yet. I need to talk with my folks and see what our schedule looks like this weekend. But I'll let you guys know with the schedule in a few minutes. But until the next time, everybody, take care and have a good night. Okay, let's see. Quit game. Do that. Let me take this stuff off on my notes. There we go. I still have to find a couple of other tablets, but I'll worry about that later. Okay. Let me switch over here. Hello. There I am. And check this out. What we got? 1 minute clip.
Kurwa, stać natychmiast!
Mówisz do mnie?
Jeśli chcesz się pozbyć swoich pieniędzy za ochronę, wybrałeś zły dzień.
Tak. A dlaczego?
Bo mnie tu nie ma.
Czyżby? A gdzie jesteś?
W tej chwili jestem za tobą!
No. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. I didn't catch that one, but okay. I don't think I ever interacted with this guy in Gothic 1. Because I don't think I ever got protection money for any of the guards. Oh, that was Fletcher, okay. Well, that was interesting. Again, I don't think I ever paid him for protection in the first game, but, I didn't know he was secretly a demon. Maybe he knows why everybody at the bandit camp is potentially a flesh-eating zombie. Although he's dead, so he can't really tell me anymore, can he? Oh, well. Oh, we got another one. Let's check this one out, too. 5 minutes, okay. This one will probably be the last one for today there, Garrett, because we're running up on 3 hours, so I don't want to go too far. Oh god, it's mud again! No, get him away!
To niemożliwe! Co się stało? Niepokojące.
So this is the sequel then, huh?
Ale będzie fajnie! Schowaj to! Zabieraj swoje lepkie łapy!
Niech to szlak! Wygląda na to, że nie żyje.
Jak na to wpadłeś?
Did his mouth just move? I think I saw his mouth just move there. Guy puts a lot of work into his little title cards, though, I'll tell you what.
Ale brutal.
Yeah, he is. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Jestem demoniczny Fletcher. Oto właśnie ja.
Alarm! Morderca! Nie rób mi krzywdy! Co to ma być? Cholera, trzeba uciekać!
Nic mnie nie powstrzyma.
Gdzie on się podział?
Mam w sobie demona. Każdy z was.
It looks like he's possessed by Sigma, not a
Gdzie on
demon.
się
W tej chwili
Jestem za tobą!
Oh dear god.
Oszalał z wściekłości.
Fletcher
Zamordował
Bez jego.
Chłopie, ale ten gość był szybki.
Musimy spróbować go powstrzymać.
To bardzo, bardzo, bardzo
Interesujące.
Are you sure, Gomez? You don't sound very interested. Oh my god. This guy.
Gomez nie zajmuje się takimi rzeczami osobiście. Ty frajerze!
Oh my god.
To już za wiele. Mnie tu nie ma.
Oh, you killed Raven.
Należało
I
się mu.
guess there's no more Night of the Raven.
Hej, stary! Czemu mnie bijesz? Co ci takiego zrobiłem?
That was for existing
No,
mod.
pokaż Draniowi. Ha! To będzie dla niego nauczka. Mnie tu nie ma.
Oh, Jesus.
morderca! Odłóż broń!
Diego, this ain't looking good for you, bro.
Aha, mój łeb.
Where have I heard this music before? It sounds very familiar.
Cholera!
I don't remember though. I know I've heard it before somewhere. I'll have to look in the credits or something.
Chodź za mną.
Już nie wiem, w co mam wierzyć.
Hang on, I missed some chat. Hold on. That clip became way worse with the P3 FES intro scene playing in the background. Get burned my dread over top of it. Oh, good lord. Tried to translate Lee's Candle to English, but that's too much work for 2 hours of that movie. Oh my god. Metroid, that's it. Yeah, isn't it the intro, the title screen from Metroid or something? Yeah. Still trying to translate Lee's Candle. Somebody made a 2-hour Gothic machinima? Holy shit, that's a lot of effort, man. Give them some credit. Or no, it's not the intro. It's the Chozo Ruins theme, I think. Like when you find a Chozo statue. God, I have to play Metroid one of these days. I'd probably play like some of the remade ones, though. I'd probably
Diego,
play,
który podstępnie
the
zamordował
one that's on
Kruka,
GBA is
został
basically a remake of
osądzony w
Metroid
imię
1,
Inosa.
so...
Zgin, morderco! sobie na to! Brać go, chłopcy! Posiekać go!
Wyrok? Śmierć przez powieszenie. Egzekucja odbędzie się w tej chwili.
Well, I hope they don't, like, hang him, because that would be a little... bit of a downer. And oh my
Trzeba
god.
uciekać.
Nie, dobrze.
Uh-huh. I didn't know there was a water rain scroll, but apparently it's better than fire rain, so I'll have to look into that one.
Jeśli chcesz się mnie pozbyć, przebrałeś zły dzień.
Diego, you might wanna... Oh, okay. Nice ricochet
Nigdy
shot.
więcej się tu nie pokazuj.
I'm surprised he was able to do that. I didn't know Ricochet Hunter was a skill in this game. I thought it was stuck in Dragon's Dogma.
Moja głowa.
The demonic light just
żyje.
changed over to Diego.
On cię wrobił.
That's probably not good.
Dobra robota! Jedna bestia mniej! Musisz być bardzo dzielny.
So that's how Diego got his job in the old camp. He murdered a demonic Fletcher. Got it.
Witaj.
Oh no. You can never get rid of him, can you? The real question, of course, is why doesn't he just murder everyone in the bandit camp if they murdered him? If he's that demonic. Oh, you showed me the 30-second summary of Lee's Candle? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Have to play Metroid yourself at some point. Well, one of these days. One of these days, Conquer, we'll do it. We'll play together or something like that. I'll play for the stream. You can play on your own, and we'll see how far along we get or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Excuse me. I need to go get some water before I die of asphyxiation. I don't think water has anything to do with that. But take care, everybody. I will let you know in just a few moments once I get everything settled and done with the description there. I'll let you guys know whether we're going to be back tomorrow at 4:30 or Monday. So I'll see you guys on one of those 2 days. Take it easy until then.